Had It in Your Mom's Attic. I'm your co-host and your girlfriend's boyfriend Valerio with my fellow co-host Nick. Welcome back to the coronavirus infomercial channel.
Hello everybody, welcome back.
It didn't actually infiltrate, but I only caught it. I caught it. No, I'm just playing. That's messed up. I shouldn't say that.
The coronavirus has
My condolences go out to
infiltrated the
you.
lunchroom.
Hey, everybody who has it out
We had to
there,
take a
know
break.
somebody who has it. My condolences go out to your family. I'll keep you in my prayers.
No. It's messed up, dude. Think about people who really do have it. That's kind of insensitive of you.
Is it actually?
Yes, exactly. But we do apologize for being away for what?
And
we're gone for a month. It's been exactly 1 month
for sure.
since the last upload.
So
It was
first
March
things
18th.
first,
The last
we
time
didn't
we uploaded,
upload
and
because
now
of one
today
word, and
is
that's
April
lazy.
18th. So we have a lot to discuss. We've had
No,
major
I'm
albums
talking
come
to
out.
myself.
We gotta discuss them. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, we were. I was lazy. I can't speak for Valerio here, but I was very lazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're here. We're here now. We're here.
So yeah,
We're like your dad who comes back
boils
after you get
down
drafted
to
into like a
never
major
wanting
league
to
sport.
record, even though I was on my
So
computer most of the time. But
dude, I hate when that happens, dude. I hate
yeah,
when my dad
so
comes back
we're
after I
here.
make it to the NBA.
I'm sure.
Worst feeling ever. It's like, why couldn't you have just been there for the first 20 years of my life? Why do you have to show up now? I know. He's just trying to get that bag, dude. You know that
That's the worst.
contract can't be that big for all of us, man. Fine. All right. So you want to talk about some world news, man?
I know. But, the world news. I didn't want to, make that a main topic. I wanted to go over it quickly. I just wanted to, talk about we're a music. We kind of are based on music, here on the Lunchroom Podcast, and it's kind of disheartening to know that
I think it was
for a while we may not get any sort of
it was March. Was it the
live
19th?
music.
Wasn't it the? Or was that?
For example, our Larry June concert that was scheduled,
the podcast.
Back in, what was it, March? We talked it about. Go ahead. I think it was like it was something like that.
Yeah.
But if you've been listening to any of the podcast episodes, you've known that we have been waiting for this for a really long time, and so it's unfortunate. Apparently, the current date is like June 15th, which is like, I don't think that's happening, but it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, it's just been a weird couple of months
to see how the infrastructure of America has changed. The entertainment industry will change as well. So and
dude,
it's
honestly,
just it's been a rough couple of months.
So every morning, wake up,
obviously I'm not in school anymore.
Crunch.
But for somebody who is,
brush my teeth.
Tell me about that.
Do the normal things.
Tell me what that's kind of like.
And then probably at like 11 or 12,
like
I'll hop
a landscape.
on the computer, and then I'll
school in America.
My teachers haven't been super hard on us, but they'll give us like some stuff to do like throughout the week, and then some teachers will just give you it all on Monday, or they'll give it you like every day. They'll give you something to do, and it's never just like super hard stuff. Like, we're not really learning anything new because for a lot of these classes, we're kind of wrapping a lot of things up. Yeah, so we're getting into review territory. Yeah, exactly. And so because I take one AP class.
I mean, it's the middle of April
US
at this
history,
point.
and so
I mean,
they changed the entire landscape of how you take the test.
You only got so many months left to go.
Online. And it's open note too, because I think they know cheating's gonna happen regardless. So they just said, it's open note. So I mean, you could just FaceTime all the boys, and
exactly.
we were talking about that. We might do that, but I mean, technically, they're saying that there's no stopping. Pretty much, like it. Yeah, pretty much. It's like a classroom environment. What are they gonna do? They can't do anything to stop it, unfortunately.
Take the test together with the homie. For sure. I mean, that's like a classroom,
I
isn't
would
it?
hope it would be resolved by fall.
I mean, like, yeah, exactly.
It's 50-50. I think
Yeah.
we're
Do you
probably.
think that the online
I want to
schooling
say
will
we're
continue
gonna
into
be
next year, or do you think
we're gonna be
we'll
going
have
through
this
this
resolved by
probably to
fall?
like midsummer. So I don't know if that's gonna push things back
What
or
do you think,
what,
though?
but I think stuff's gonna just be out of whack, and then we'll need to figure some stuff out. But that's not my decision of what happens. That's all the school boards, governors.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Exactly. Yeah. Like especially if you have like you have Karen with her unvaccinated child.
And you
She's
have
gonna be
to
very
think
nervous
about
about her going
the
into
like the
that kind of
parents who
environment.
have young kids who will be really apprehensive to send their kids to school. When fall comes around, so we can think about that too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
dude. It's just. Oh, dude. Just it's like
Yes, exactly. I mean,
we just talked about
that's
this
and
before
it's
we
just
hit
it's
record,
inevitable.
but
I
I
mean,
think like
people are
this
going to be
new
complaining
So
about
you know
that.
how like the
The
depression era
non-vaccine thing
of
aspect for years to
kids,
come.
like they just
But
don't trust the
it's
banks.
hard to
They
predict.
don't put their money in banks. They hide it. They hide it under the mattress. They put it anywhere else except a bank. Yeah, exactly. Just stuff like that.
Right. Yes. Yeah. I mean, they don't. Yeah, they don't trust
So
anything. They
these
don't even
kids
trust
that are
like
growing up right
online
now,
shopping or anything like
not,
that.
not me,
They're
because
frugal. I mean, they're
I don't
very.
get sick like that, and I'm not saying I'm
Yeah.
above
I mean,
everybody
they're
else,
they're
but
tight with
like
their money,
I just
man. They don't trust anybody
like I
they
feel like
only
these
trust themselves to
new
have it. And, like,
kids, like
I know what
the
you're saying.
newer generation, is just going to be complete germaphobes. Like there's just going to be a decade of just germaphobes. Like which is crazy.
Yeah. I think so. I think there's going to be a decade of germaphobes and people. I think less
Like I
social
wouldn't be
interaction,
surprised. I
honestly,
think
than what we've already had. Like, because
introverts are
there's
probably
a
having the
lot
time of their
of
life right
less
now.
social interaction now. In 2020, even before this. But I think even now, like
Yeah, so
after
just
this is
been
all said and
like
done, it'll
not
be worse
necessarily
than it
getting
ever has
stuff
been.
done, but like tightening a lot of
Yeah.
relationships, as it feels like, because hopping on Xbox with the boys and just playing
Oh
till
yeah,
super
man. I'm
early in
having
the
a great
morning,
time.
hopping on group FaceTime
Having the time
calls.
of my life. Nothing to do.
I mean, oh yeah, I mean, I already do.
Right.
I already do, man. Dude, okay.
But
I
how
don't mean to get all
long do
political,
you think
but like, dude, are you
that'll
serious?
be
Are you
like
serious, guys?
something that people want to do?
Like
Because eventually
you're
you're gonna get
allowed
bored
to
of that. You're gonna want to
protest,
get
but this
back
is
to
the one
social
time you
interaction.
should
I
not
mean,
be.
everyone's seen this with the protests and
Like you can.
Lansing.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if I think you're wrong or anybody thinks
I
you're
mean-
wrong. You're allowed to protest. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
This is the one time
I
you're
mean,
not
how?
supposed to be-
Oh gosh, yeah. This is the one time you should not be doing that.
Dude,
There's-
dude, just like how stupid are you?
No, right. But this is the worst time. Like, if I'll be so surprised if we don't see a
I
spike
know
in cases.
it's
within,
really
like, 2 weeks
unfortunate. It's
because of what happened.
and a majority of
it's-
those people there
It's
are
just
like were like
ridiculous. Like,
older.
You're gonna go home
Yeah,
to
they're all
mom and
older
pops.
people. And it's just-
they're gonna like die, dude. Like, I don't understand. Like how? God,
this is not the way you approach that topic.
older people.
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
literally prolonging.
And they're just like, oh, we want our
you're
jobs back.
extending
And like, I get it.
the amount
Like,
of
I
time we're
totally
to
get
stay
it.
inside
But,
just
like,
because you went out there. It's so
this is not-
stupid. Like all you
You're
can do
not
is
gonna have a
laugh
job.
about it because
You're
it's
gonna be able to go back to a job if I mean because of
insane.
the things that you're doing.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Those who just don't believe
It's
in it, I
terrible.
guess.
It's comical. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. Yeah, I don't know. I just never. I mean, I remember like a month ago or
Yeah, right
whenever
here
it
it
was.
says,
I think it was our last
on the link
podcast
that's
where
right here, it
we
says
looked at this
2,269.
world
Nice,
chart
but,
data
like,
for the
still.
coronavirus in the United States, and I remember saying it was like 19,000.
Sorry, I
And
made
it's
it
just
different
crazy
to
that
69.
now it's like
No,
700,000.
nice. Sorry. Okay, well that's
Mhm.
how I cope with it, man. You gotta laugh about stuff.
What do you
Because
mean?
it has directly affected
for
me.
this
I know
for the United States?
my uncles had it, my aunts had
Listen,
it.
dude. This
Yeah,
isn't
I
a
mean
good.
they're fine now.
This is
They're in
terrible.
recovery, and my grandfather,
This is
two of his friends,
this is
or no,
wow.
only
Wow,
one of
I
his
cannot
friends
believe.
has died from it. Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, for real? Oh my god. That's terrible.
Yeah. And I don't know if you saw, but
Damn, sorry
Karl
to hear
Anthony
that.
Towns, he plays
I
for
didn't know
the
that it.
Minnesota
I mean,
Timberwolves.
you don't
His
you don't
mom had
realize
it, and
how
he came out with a
how
statement,
effective or
like
like
a video
effective
a
this
couple weeks
virus is
ago,
spreading
talking
until
about
like
how
maybe like a family member gets it.
his
So
mom had it and his
definitely
dad
like
had
eye
it, and
opening.
they're talking about it. And then a couple days ago, his mom actually passed away. Yeah, which is very unfortunate. And that really hit home, 'cause that's really sad, because
Yeah.
his mom is literally a legend.
His mom passed away.
So
Yeah, I did hear about
during
that.
a game between
That's terrible.
between the Minnesota
Yeah.
Timberwolves and the 76ers,
course.
the Philadelphia 76ers, they have two of the best centers in the league.
I can't speak
So
on
it's Karl
that.
Anthony Towns
Explain to me
and
why she's
Joel
a legend.
Embiid. They fought in the middle of the game. And they started fighting, and while Joel Embiid was leaving, Karl Anthony Towns' mom was in the stands and flipped him off as he was exiting. As he was heading back to the locker room, she flipped him off. Dude, like, what a legend. What a legend. And especially since I hate Joel Embiid. I hate him. So, kudos to her.
It's,
Rest in
Wow.
peace. That, it's so sad.
what a way to
hear
look
that
out for your son.
There's
Huh?
so many deaths
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
could have been it could have been avoided, but should not have happened in the first
That's
place.
probably made you smile. Yeah.
That's a lot of it's unfortunate, and
Rest in peace.
keep everybody in my prayers. So you want to move on to a lighter topic and start talking about some songs?
Right. Yeah. I think that's the best way to put
Ladies can go first.
Mhm. Yes, sir. Yeah, let's get on to the
Okay,
songs.
yeah,
let's
that's
get on
what-
to the
that's what I
music.
thought.
I
I couldn't remember what
appreciate
it was
that.
off, my guy.
I have Rusty by Tyler the Creator.
No,
I like
it's
that
just
song a lot, man.
I've
That's
been
on,
listening to
it's on
Flower Boy a
Wolf.
lot lately, and like
Oh,
I'm not
what is it?
out
What do
here
you,
with
what do
the
you
blue
mean?
hair
man?
saying that there's 72 genders, but like, because I feel
Oh,
like a lot
I
of
thought
those
you were
people
trying to
kind
say
of
they
relate
didn't
to
like
Tyler's
Wolf.
music, but like, man, dude, I really
Oh,
like. I was
okay.
just I listened to the entire album in the shower this morning.
Yes.
Yes, I take dude, for like a 45-minute shower. No, it's like 40. It's like 45 minutes. Oh yeah, no, that's an extremely
You
long
had a
shower.
pretty
But I
long
have
shower
nothing else
then.
better to do. Just it's a good. It's
I was
such,
like, what, like an hour and
I
6
just
minutes
like
long?
I liked like the gritty,
Okay.
grimy Tyler. I thought like that was so cool. Like
shower.
back when,
But alright.
dude, I don't even know how many.
No,
that was like a
absolutely
few years
not.
ago when I started listening to him. I was maybe like 3 years ago. I want to say, like that was so cool. Like to me, like just like, hey, he's super like just like edgy and he doesn't care. Yeah, that's so cool. And then all of a sudden, that transition. I mean, everybody knows about that transition that he had between Wolf to Cherry Bomb to God, like all those just like
It just
a
like
complete
doesn't care.
180. It baffles my mind of how much talent that he really does have, and because I keep on thinking about who my favorite rapper is, and there's always like a few
I know what you're
people
saying.
that's in my head when I say that,
It's just-
like
yeah.
Travis Scott,
Abs-
Denzel Curry, and then Tyler. But I really do think Tyler might be my favorite rapper right now.
I think I always have liked what he like.
Oh yeah, and I
What he's, like,
forgot
trying
Mac
to
Miller
say.
too. Of course, Mac Miller's
So I
up
think
there
like,
too.
and I just like how he sounds. I think that definitely helps, further my because I think he's one of my favorite rappers too. I think he's like top 5 for sure.
Yeah,
So-
dude, that stuff
Yeah.
is really classic now that you
Yeah,
look back
that's,
at it, which is kind of
My
weird.
first one on my list was
Mhm,
Rusty.
that's
Has
an
Earl
old
Sweatshirt
album.
on it.
Like it's easy to forget about that,
It's a good song. It's a classic in my book.
dude, for sure. So I've kind of some.
Mhm.
Actually, no, I can't
I mean,
even
that
say that they're more
album's
current,
from
but most of these are
2013,
pretty
man.
current.
Like,
So, you know the
Yeah.
song "Skechers" by Drip Report.
How time flies, you know.
So, Drip Report was this
Sure.
YouTube channel that made these Indian parodies, like Indian Ransom. You know that? Like, have you ever seen those those memes? So I don't know if it's a
No.
dude or multiple people, but like I think the main guy, he made a song called Skechers, and it's kind of a TikTok song, but like
I
okay,
think I know. Yeah, I know what
you
you're
can
talking
say that,
about.
but a lot of these TikTok songs are actually good songs. Like as much as I hate that it's a TikTok song, I mean it has 60 million
Okay.
plays on Spotify, which is crazy. It's like #1 on
Oh.
viral charts in the world. Yeah, Skechers. I really like it. It's
I
super
didn't
short,
say
but
anything
like
bad. I was just like,
it's
oh.
good for like I don't know. It's good for what it
I
is.
mean,
It's really good for what it is. And yeah,
Sketch.
what else you got?
Oh.
Oh dang, you switching up on us.
Yeah. No, I believe it. Haven't heard it. I got an old
Dude,
one.
this kid in Pink Floyd, dude.
Got a Pink Floyd song actually. I know. I have "Hey You" by Pink Floyd. You know, the greatest album of all time. The Wall. You know. Uh, the guitar on this song.
Oh, you
If you
put
know
it.
anything
You
about
put
this
it
song,
in
you know the
straight music. You're
guitar.
not even saying like
It's
greatest
something
rock
else,
music of all
man.
time.
If you never listened to this, I mean, of course, everyone's listened to this song, but if you haven't listened to
I
that whole
respect it.
album
I respect
entirely, you're missing out on some of the greatest music of all time.
All right, so
That's all I gotta
okay,
say
I got
about
a
that.
kind of older song. I've been trying to get into
Oh
more of
no,
like
it's
R and
greatest
B.
music of
I
all
like
time.
I hear some really
It's
good
top. I
R and
mean,
B
it's a,
songs. I mean,
I gotta
this is
say.
kind of R and B, but "Angel"
All right,
by Shaggy
get
and
on the.
Rayvon. You know that song was just
Oh,
has just been hitting lately. You feel me? That song is just, you know, I mean, no, it's kind of like
yeah.
I don't want to say it's reggae, but it kind of is. But it's like that kind of
Right.
got that vibe, but it's also kind of R and B.
Okay.
It's like a mixture of the dude. You know that stuff just that song slaps, man. I
Yeah.
like it just reminds me of good times. That song just really reminds me of good times.
hmm I know.
Yeah,
Like,
just
I
like
know.
that, and like it wasn't me. Like you know, just stuff like that.
Just
You know,
his different.
it's
Man.
like it's just fun.
I
It's
know.
just fun, easy to listen to.
You just didn't really care. You listened to like
All right,
just
you
like
can go now.
some good feeling music, you know.
Ah,
Yes. Yes. I know. It wasn't me.
I need to listen to it more.
That's a classic. All right, what do we got here? We have "After Party" by Don Toliver. I don't think we're actually talking about this album, but I really like this album. So good, bro. I know. I actually just started
His
listening to it like
voice
a
is
week
just
ago,
like
like a week
perfect.
ago. There's so
Like
many songs on there
like
just so
no
good.
homo,
Like
but
it's just like
for
a
real, bro. Like I don't know
I don't know,
what's with
man.
his
The way
like
the way he just
with his
delivers
inflections and just
his
the
vote,
way
like
he
his
says
lyrics
things. I don't know.
are just
It slaps.
I just like
I like a lot of the singles off there. I had like
yeah.
every time I feel like I've sat down to listen to it, something else comes up, so I have to restart it like a couple days later. So, I mean, I haven't tried to listen to it in a while, so I will sit. So we can talk about that next
Yeah,
time.
no, exactly.
I really do need to sit down and listen to that. All right, can I go? Okay, so
Yeah.
I want to see some ASS
I
by
get
Jack
that.
Harlow off of his latest EP, Sweet Action.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's a really good album.
this song is just like it isn't like super turn up,
Yeah,
but it's
go
just
for it, man.
it makes me feel like
All you.
makes me feel good, man. Just like I don't know, it's produced by Jetson.
Okay.
Yeah, and this
Okay.
this is my 100% my favorite song off the album. I really like this song, and I do like on Spotify. Do you have like the on repeat playlist? Like
Yeah, no,
Spotify
I
makes
heard
for
this
you?
one. Yeah, I heard all of it. Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
been my #1 song for like the last 2 weeks. I love this song so much. I really like this song a lot, and
Yeah, I could
Jetson,
probably.
like, came,
Yeah, I
kinda
think
came out.
on
Or no,
repeat.
it
Yeah,
has
right
Pooh.
here.
Or no,
Yeah,
this
wait.
one doesn't have Pooh. That's What's Poppin'. That was the intro song. Has Pooh
That's
Beats
crazy.
from Detroit on
You
it.
like Jack Harlow?
So yeah, the Jetson. I don't even know where he came
For
from,
sure.
but like, you know, out of nowhere, you know, he just started popping off with the baby and everything, and yeah, like I really like the instrumental, and it's just I don't know,
That's
it's a
sick.
really good song. All right, saw you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say by Khaled. I was about to say,
Good,
okay,
yeah.
you're going down that
No,
route.
yeah, I
You and your
agree.
I was about to say, you and your feelings, bro.
I'd say. All right, I got Location by Playboy Cardi. No, 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 not my feelings. Nope. No, I got Location by Playboy Cardi. I think it's this song where the sample in the middle of it. I don't know what I can't explain it to you right now because I'm not listening to it. But
Like, I've
it's
never
if
been
you
a
know
super
the
big
song, if you
Playboy
know the
Cardi
song
fan.
like by heart,
I like
then you
some of
probably
it.
know what I'm talking
It's
about.
so hit or miss for
This
me.
is like this whole weird sample like in the middle of the song that's just so good. I don't even know how to explain it, but that's why I like that song a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%,
He's
100%. No,
grown on me a lot, man. I didn't used to like him
the
that much. Like I remember when Dialect came out, and that year everyone said that was album of the year.
it's all right.
But I was like,
There's
okay.
definitely some high
I
points,
still
but
don't see what they're
like the
talking
low
about,
points are
but
pretty
I
low
do
for
like
that
that
album.
song. I mean, I do like that album. Yeah. Like everyone like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's a good album,
that's
but
such
I
cap.
don't think it.
There's no way. Like,
I don't know. It didn't. I mean, you're telling me that it beat out Astro World? Like some people would like are literally saying that it's beating out. Calm down. Yeah, I know. Like I gotta get that off my chest for a minute. Like everyone was like going crazy, like with that. Like people saying Diamond was
is that
album
off
of
the is
2018.
that
Like
off the
it's a
self-titled
really good
one?
album, but
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah,
relax,
I like that better than I like Dialect. I'm gonna
relax.
be completely
All right,
honest.
that's all I had to say about that. But I like yeah, I like
It's just a lot of those songs,
which is
just
not off the album
it's a lot
actually.
of these songs just remind me of good times.
Yeah.
I think that particular day.
Come say hi to Uncle Freddie and see me on Zoom.
Dude.
Huh? Uncle Fred wanted to say
Okay.
hi.
Oh yeah, I'll be back 1 second.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so too.
So my next song
mean-
is "Please
Yeah.
Forgive" by Powers
Yeah,
Pleasant.
exactly.
I think that's a producer. I don't even know. I haven't looked at that. But it features Denzel Curry, IDK, Zilla Cami,
Sure.
and Zombie Juice. Yeah, no, for sure. Like I've been listening to this one a lot. It's super catchy. I really like the chorus. It's super simple, and everybody puts a really good verse down.
Word.
And like
Is it a good song?
everybody's just really spitting on
It's a good
this,
classic song.
except for like Zombie Juice. I don't even really know who that is, but like he has more of a calm flow. He has more of a calm flow, but everybody else just like Denzel Curry drops some bars. IDK
sure.
actually like kind of carries the song. Yeah, like he really pops off. He has like a lot of really
Sure,
creative
Denzel
bars.
goes in.
Yeah, Denzel, is it Denzel? Yeah. Dude, I don't know if you know. Do you know who Zilla Cami is? He was on the song Vengeance on Taboo.
Low key. Damn. Even with Denzel. on
Yeah,
that?
dude, he's got a really unique
crazy.
voice. He wasn't. I can't even think of his verse off the top of my head in that song, but
No.
dude, in one of his music videos, it was
Oh
posted
damn.
on
If I
Worldstar,
heard his voice, I'd probably
and
know.
it literally had a dude shooting heroin on it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get how. Like, it's blurred out, but like, you know what he's doing because you could see him putting like the needle in his arm, but they blur out his arm.
Oh.
And then his face
Okay.
afterwards is just like,
Yeah.
you could tell he's at a low point in his life.
What the fuck?
It's
But,
so weird.
like, why are we
It's so
posting
weird.
it?
I don't get. I mean, he's a pretty cool
Yeah.
rapper. He's that really just super grimy,
Dude.
bassy and just loud.
It's
But,
kind of
like, not like the screaming type.
so
He
weird.
actually like kind of raps. It's not like
Mhm.
what's there's so many people I just have in my head that I can't think of. You know what I'm talking about? Like kind of like Suicide Boys, but
Yeah.
like that kind of like beat. But then like yeah, having like just like loud like not like the loud screaming, but it's like rapping. It's rapping. And then this is like a really like chill beat. It's a cool beat. So like it
Yeah.
isn't as like and it's definitely
Screaming
not
like
like that. Like those usual beats he raps on, but
yeah, I'm not a fan.
yeah,
of that.
that
Yeah.
was 4, right? Yeah, okay.
I'm going on my last one. So, I have "Sing About Me." I'm dying of thirst. Kendrick Lamar. I have "Good Kid, Mad City." This song is broken into two songs. So it's "Sing About Me" and "I'm Dying of Thirst." Two different songs, but they both convey a really good, not a good message really, but it's just overall a really good song. And it's like 12 minutes long, but he references like stuff that happened on the Section 80 album
See, the funny thing
and
about Kendrick Lamar is,
like Keisha's song.
if you asked any
I don't
random
even know if you
person,
know
just like,
what
who
I'm
do you think
referring to,
sang
but
that song?
if you're a Kendrick Lamar fan,
Your immediate thought would probably
you
be
know,
Kendrick
you know what
Lamar.
I'm referring to.
I don't know why that just seems like such a
That's all I
Kendrick
got
Lamar
for my
title
top
to name a
5.
song.
That's about it. Yeah.
like right, well, like if anybody, like if I went over and like asked my sister, like, who do you think sings this? I don't know if she would say
Yeah,
it,
I
but,
know.
like,
I know, right?
I think most people
It's
most
like
people would say Kendrick
indistinguishable.
Lamar. And my last song is, I have to explain this one a little bit because it has an interesting backstory. So the song is called "Money Talks" by Frank Amari.
Yeah.
And so on WorldStar, I don't know why I'm mentioning WorldStar so much, but you know
I'm ready for the
they have all
explanation.
these music videos, and I'm scrolling through my feed and I see these two old men
Okay.
just like just poolside. They're rapping. They're rapping on this,
Topical?
like, but I don't think it's them. So I have like a theory.
Yeah.
Like they run an Instagram page. Like this song has like 600,000 plays on Spotify. It has like a couple
What are they
million
doing?
views on YouTube, and it's just these old
Oh,
men,
okay.
and their backstory is like, quote unquote, like they were caught recording like an EP in a Dunkin' Donuts bathroom, and got kicked out. Yeah, one's like 92 and the other's like 80 or 76 or something. Yeah, two old white dudes. And the song is actually not bad. Like, I swear to God, it's actually like pretty
It's
catchy.
two old
It's
men.
got a good beat. Like, no, I swear to God, because I don't
Are
think it's
they,
actually
like,
them
two old
rapping. I
white
think it's
Men?
I don't know, because
Okay.
yeah, because one of them, I don't know which one's which. I don't know who's Frank. I don't know
Wait.
who's Mari.
Hold on.
But- One of them, the bald one, he's actually an actor. I
It's a
did some
friend.
research and I found out
It's
he's actually an
publicity.
actor.
Basically.
I don't know about the other one, but the thing is, they have an Instagram that they
Okay.
both run together. They actually post some funny videos though. Like it was the actor dude. He has a Playboy magazine in his
Script
hand,
runs
and
deep.
then his wife yells, "Honey,
Script
dinner's ready." And
runs
he goes like, "Oh shoot!" And he just fires off a gun, and he just drops the phone. It's so random.
Wait.
Yeah, they have 3 songs. They have "Money Talks," "Sticky," and Mike Jackson or something. Mike Jack or something.
And they have a rap?
A little bit. Like I like
What?
it's not like fully convincing, but like you don't 100% doubt it,
Now let me ask you, does
Like,
it
it
sound
could
like
be,
it's two old people
but it
rapping?
might not be. So seriously, listen to that. I think it's hilarious. I think
That's
it's so cool.
crazy to me.
All right,
I
yeah,
believe
it's called
Right.
It's just called well, I have to spell money right.
That's so funny, bro.
Yeah, dude, and the chorus is super
Yeah, alright.
catchy. It goes like, "Money talks."
I will. What's it called? Type it in the thing when you have a chance.
bro?
Cause I can't. I won't be able to.
Yeah, bro. They're just like poolside.
It sucks. Yeah.
Oh no, it's Frank and Maury. Frank and Maury. That's not one name.
And two old.
Okay, so-
all right.
Oh, I have one more. I want
I'll
to talk about
tune
something
in.
real quick because what I've been
Alright.
doing over this quarantine is I've been making fake
Okay.
albums. Did I talk to you
What?
about this? So I've worked
Go for it.
like I'm just going because dude, you can find leaked songs for probably anybody. If I
Right.
search up right now, Travis
DM'd
Scott
me.
leaked songs.
Yeah, we talked to
There's
this
an
over,
entire YouTube page with like
Instagram.
600,000
DMs.
subscribers
Did.
that posts so many leaked songs. And people kind of speculate that it is Travis just putting
Absolutely.
like songs that he's not going to use on it because it's kind of weird of how they have
Yeah.
so many songs. I'm not saying I believe it, but it's really weird of how many songs that there is on there. Like it's actually crazy.
Yeah. But leaks, right?
Yeah, Kanye, can't you just change your password? If he just doesn't change his password,
Right.
I
But
think
you'd
he's
be
leaking them
surprised
himself.
with how many Kanye leaks are out there. So I mean, I don't think anybody's making the argument that, Kanye himself is leaking them. But like,
People just pay for them, right?
right. Well, I'm not entirely sure how leaks work, but I do have a little bit of knowledge as to like how people acquire them. And it's just always so, yeah, they just do group buys. So somebody who, somebody has them and they offer it to somebody, like anybody who wants to pitch in the money to have this song put out there can just do that. And that's how most of the Kanye stuff from the original Jesus is King and the Yandi stuff got leaked. I know that. But so it's just always weird to
Just
me
not
like how
leaking,
this stuff comes about.
being more
But
secure.
I never looked too deep into it. But I do agree that it's weird how some of these artists have like a ton of just like leaked
Okay,
material out there. Like,
so
wouldn't you like
I had a lot of time,
be
or
better
no, I'm
at
sorry,
like,
I had a lot of fun
Yeah, I
time
know your
taking
own
the Yanni
material.
leaks and
Yeah,
putting them
you
in
think, but
my
I
own
don't know.
order,
But
and kind of
more on
like
the fake
thinking
albums.
about
Explain
Kanye would think,
that a little
or
more.
like just kind of like not like role playing, but like I'm like I don't know, I just like yeah, like I'm like this is a good song, like if it was like New Body or something, or like I like and I'm like oh I think Salah should go before it, and just putting like just listening to it and seeing what works and what
Feeling the
doesn't.
shoes.
And I really like how that turned out. I
Yeah.
was listening to that for a while. I'm not like tooting my own horn or anything, but I think it's a really cool thing to do. So I made a Travis Scott album. I called it Days After
Right.
Rodeo, which is a fire name. Fire name. I did not. I like. Oh yeah, no, I don't care. That. I would hope he would actually do that.
I love that.
Because that
Yeah,
sounds
you
sounds
didn't
so
come up
cool.
with that yourself, did
And
you?
a lot of these leaks are that kind of
Okay.
grimier
I mean, not
sound
to
that
discredit
came
you or
from Days
anything,
Before
but
Rodeo.
that is a crazy
That
name.
it was like okay, that
is
makes
a
sense. Because
crazy
I
name.
think it was like a super
Yeah.
old article I found from like not super old, but it was from like 2000
I know.
maybe 16 or 17 that was talking about that like some
Yeah.
people made up a fake album called Days After Rodeo, and I'm like oh, that's it. That's so fire. I'm like there's no way. Because I think I was gonna call it Skeletons for a minute
Okay.
or something else, and yeah. So that I think there's a lot of good Travis Scott leaks out there. There's a lot
That's
of good
the
ones.
one.
And so
Yeah.
I hate leaks when
I like that
I
too.
know the music is gonna get released. I know these ones aren't gonna get released.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I don't like.
Yeah, the November.
It's hard to not listen to a lot of the Kanye ones, but before, like anything
So
like
yeah, I
Yandi
listened to
came
them
out, I
after
didn't listen
Jesus
to a
is
lot of the
King.
Yandi
Once
stuff
Jesus is King came out, I was
because like I
alright.
was like, oh, this is gonna
Because I
come
saw
out in like in
Fantano did
September,
a
which
review
was
of
it was
it.
supposed to
I'm like,
release.
all right, I think
It
I
didn't
think it's
come
about
out,
time to just listen.
so I just
to them.
waited. I didn't listen to
I
any
think I'm
leaks,
pretty
and
sure
then it
it's
just
not
never
coming.
eventually came out. So I listened to them. But yeah,
And so
I
the
agree
other
with
one
that.
I made so far was a Smoke Perp one.
Give
Because
them a listen.
I'm a huge Smoke Perp fan. I really like
Mhm.
Smoke Perp fan. I like I really like.
Yeah.
I can't talk. I'm so sorry. I really like
Right.
Smoke Perp. So I found a ton of leaks. Some of them were like only like snippets.
Okay.
So like they weren't like full songs, but there was a lot of good songs. And there's one Kanye song that was going to be on his Dead Star 2 project, but Kanye personally asked him to not put it on there ever
Yeah, that
since he
happens a
became
lot.
like Christian savior.
That's a common thing with
And
leaks. Yeah.
yeah. So I watched Sway in the Morning. You know you have to know who that is, right? So I watched an interview between him and Smoke Perp, and they were talking about it. And Smoke Perp was saying, "Yeah, somebody leaked my song with Lil
Like
Mosey
yeah.
and
Of
added
secular
themselves
music.
on the song, and then put it on YouTube." So
Yeah.
there's this trash verse just in the middle of the song. It's so garbage. Everybody in the comment is like, who is this dude? And why it ruined the song?
That's a good way to get
It's so
publicity.
funny. Dude, yeah, like the Kanye one with Smoke Perp, it's actually a really
Who
good
is this
song.
guy?
It's called No Problem. It's really good. It's a really good song. It's really
That's
well
hilarious.
produced.
That's
There's
something.
like
That's
one with
something I
Roddy
would
Ricch
do.
that's really good. There's a lot out there, and I think it's just a lot of fun. And I was like making my own album covers. I found this picture of him like flexing money in front of like a private jet, so I just edited that just to make it look a little bit better. It was a super like just like high quality photo, so that's why I used that. That looked cool. So that's what I spent a lot of time doing.
I found this picture of him flexing money in front of like a private.
Fill the void of just nothing.
That's a
Like
good
that.
album cover.
So, dude, like you doing like what are you doing
For
to
sure.
pass the time? You learning any new
Huh?
skills?
Yeah, that's great.
You
That's a good thing
working on stuff?
to fill the void. Yep. Exactly.
Sports. Oh, I thought okay.
I'm watching a lot of. I don't know. I'm just chilling, I guess. I don't know. I was gonna say I was watching a lot of
Fox. Yeah,
like
Fox
old
Sports.
sports, like no, like old, like on ESPN, not ESPN, but the local sports channel. I think it's like what, Fox Sports? Yeah, Fox Sports. So they have like reruns of like old like baseball games and like hockey games. I've been watching those like crazy. I don't know. There's something about it just like it's just
You're a
like
hockey
nostalgic
fan?
to me. Like I'm talking like,
Dude, I
like
had no
early
idea.
like 1999 like games. I don't know. So that's what I've been doing.
They
A little
could've-
bit. I haven't been watching too many of those things, but I haven't.
Oh no way!
I
Are
haven't
you
watched that,
actually?
man. I miss baseball and hockey.
That's like
A
one of the
lot.
only hockey players I actually know.
Yeah, I like hockey. Named after a hockey player, dude. Come on,
So yeah, the memes have been funny.
Nicholas
though.
Lindstrom.
That's one thing that's always keeping me
Yeah.
going. Like the
Swear to
meme-
God.
I think the meme, a lot of them are pretty funny. Just like
Number 5, baby.
No, I'm talking about just
Yes,
like
sir.
what they're doing. Yeah, just like they're like yeah, because there's so much time to just do anything,
The memes.
and so like the
Corona
one's just
memes?
about like I would do anything just to
Just
have
memes
sports
in general
back.
right
Like
now.
it'll be like the dude sitting on the couch,
It's a
we're
good
watching
atmosphere for
bowling,
memes right now.
and the dude gets a strike, and they all just go crazy. Like
I can agree with
that's
that,
that's
yes, sir.
so funny to me. I don't know why. I mean, that's kind of like normie stuff, but like it's all good. You know, you feel me? Just like I don't know. It's
I
just
know,
it's a
dude.
good landscape right now. I think a lot of people I think
Yes.
a lot of people transition their
Mhm.
mindset towards memes and stuff.
Situ wants
It's all
you
good.
to come back on.
Yeah, I
to say
got
hi to
you.
Your sister.
Dude, oh my god. Alright, I'll be back again. I'm so sorry. I guess. Alright, so the new Weekend album. It's weird to say like the Weekend album, but I don't know if that's how you properly say it. But the Weekend
No
album.
worries.
Alright, I want to
Yeah,
hear
let's
your
go.
thoughts first. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Weekend's new album, The Weekend.
Whoa.
My thoughts? My thoughts on this album? I personally thought this album was not very good. That's my honest opinion. The first 2 songs, they felt the same. I'm reading exactly from what I wrote down for my first listen. This is
100%.
recorded- I wrote this stuff down on March 20th, 2020, when this came out. And first of all, before I go into any of this, the production on this album was really, really good. So I mean, there's no denying that. I'm not gonna sit here
I mean,
and say that the production was bad.
could just
I'm
go
not even
through
gonna
summaries,
rag
but-
on like that.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't
But,
matter. I
continue.
have all day.
You can go
It's
ahead
all
and give me
good.
your
So,
thoughts. 'Cause I've already put my thoughts out there. I don't know if we're going song
I
by
mean,
song.
I'm gonna
but
go
if you
with
want
the
to give me
polar
my
opposite
entire
take on
rundown,
this.
I
I
will.
really enjoyed this album.
I don't know how long. I don't know how long you want this section. I don't know how you want this review to be, but
There's a couple songs
Alright, bro.
that for me like aren't as good as the other ones, but there's no songs I blatantly
no,
dislike.
yeah, I figured.
I really,
I'm in the
really
minority.
think he
Yeah, I'm in the
showed
minority
what
with
he's
this,
capable of.
and that's
I
okay.
really like the one part I don't like is when he uses like a little too much auto-tune. But besides from that, I really love him singing. I
Right.
like when
Okay.
he kind of raps, but it isn't a full rap. So like he's kind of like melodically rapping, and he has like some pretty good lines. I think the opening track I really like it. I've been listening to that a lot, and I like most of the songs on here.
Okay.
There's not very many songs where I just don't like it. I really like this album.
Word. Our rebuttal to that is that I don't feel like this is like my kind of music. At the end of the day, I guess this isn't. I guess it's just not for me. But like the way that he just sounded on this album felt like he was. It was just like it was just muffled. Like I don't. To me, I don't know. This is gonna come off across like I'm hating or something. But I just really didn't think that like it was that good of an album just because of the fact that I had no idea most of the time what he was saying. Like it just felt like he was kind of just like whispering to the mic to me. I don't know it, and I tried to comprehend that like a story, if a story was trying to be told, but it was just difficult for me to keep following because to me, even though the production
Was it
was
just
great,
not like
I felt
grabbing
like
your
a lot of it
attention
sounded
long enough,
almost
or?
the same. But on some of the songs, like "Scared to Live," in the beginning, the synth in there is really great, but it just like everything just falls off for me. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, those are some of the best songs
It
on
just
the
wasn't.
album.
Yeah, I think that was kind of like the whole thing for me was that it just didn't really grab my attention. And there have been some songs that I've gone back to, but most of the songs that I've gone back to have been the singles, like "Heartless" and like "Blinding White." I mean, those are standouts to me. I mean, and that's great. I'm glad that there's songs in here that I really did enjoy, but at the end of the day, it just like wasn't something
Yeah,
that
no, I totally got a retro
was
vibe
really
on a lot
good.
of
The
these
aesthetic to
songs.
me felt like it was like really 80s, and I did like
I
that.
don't know.
Like a lot of the songs felt like
I
like it was
liked.
like a
I
high
don't know.
school like 80s
I thought he
like
put on good performances.
high
I
school
thought
like
that
dance thing.
he wrote
Did
the
you feel that way at all
instrumentals
or no?
well. I thought I didn't really
Yeah.
feel a
Yeah,
point
absolutely.
where I was like, nah, I'm not really messing with this. I
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I understand. Because yeah, some things are just not for you. Just I personally like The Weeknd. I really
hmm
dude,
Again, like I said,
the
it's just
one
not really
album,
like
dude,
I don't
you
feel
know
like it's not my type of
the
music.
his most
Almost
iconic
to a certain
album,
point.
not Starboy, but the other one.
Like I
It has a long name.
yeah.
Beauty and, Behind the Madness.
Yeah.
I always forget the name of that, but
Mhm.
I really like that album, and I thought this was pretty similar to it.
I know. Yeah,
It's the
yeah, I
same
know.
kind of vibe.
The other
And
one.
I like.
Yep.
I don't know. I just like that. I really
Yeah.
do. Oh no, that's contradicting. That's contradicting. I did not like Starboy at all.
Yeah. I'm really a big fan of Starboy. I really like that album a lot, and this just didn't. That didn't. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. See, this is like, yeah. I think, like,
Oh.
so I think that's just where I
Yo,
part
I
ways
swear to
with the
God, why
weekend,
do
and
people call me right now?
but
Sorry,
a lot of
I'll
it
edit that
to me,
out.
I don't know how weird
Dude,
of a
I
take
don't
this is
know why
gonna be.
there's so
But
many
some of the
distractions
songs,
all of a
not
sudden,
all of
dude.
them, but they felt like really like 808 to me,
I
like
know.
808s and heartbreaks to me.
Bro, I have 3 times
good,
written
dude.
down of interruptions. I have to edit out now.
we had all this time.
Yeah, no,
We
I
had
no, I
week-
totally
we
get
had
that
months.
comparison.
We had a month.
I really like
And all of
that
a
he
sudden, everyone
took
calling
some
you and hit you up.
trap influence on here. I think that I thought that added a different dynamic from him just singing. Like
Yeah.
Too Late, like kind of added like a different like
Mhm.
twist. Like I feel
Yeah.
like that's where
Okay.
it got me. Is that not every single song was the same to me because they introduced a different dynamic. So a song like the opening track, like Alone Again, would start off slower and then slowly anticipate into this 808. Not heavy. It's not a heavy 808,
Okay.
but and like all of a sudden there's a trap influence, and that's where it got me because there's just like a little bit of a switch up.
Okay. Yeah, I can do with that. But I just felt like a lot of the time the switch up just wasn't like something that I was like excited for. Because to me, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not even gonna say anymore after this really because to me it just sounded like just a lot of the same stuff was happening. Like it
Yeah,
would
I
just kind of be
understand.
like this slower, or it would go like fast paced, and then like a chill vibe. Like it just kind of
I
felt
get it.
like that
Is
pattern
that
for
all you
me.
want to talk
And
about?
I
or
just
you
didn't feel
wanna-
like the album brought anything to the table that like it blew me away.
Yeah, no.
It
I
wasn't like it
understand.
wasn't.
I know where
it
you're
just
coming from.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, no, I get it.
that's
wanna
all I
talk
wanted to
about
say
the
because I don't want to
Electronica
like just
because
keep
I think
complaining.
we're gonna
Like
have
like I
different
said, there was
viewpoints
some
on
good
this
stuff
one.
that I said about it.
So
I do think
you
yeah.
talked to me.
Mhm.
Okay, fine. Personally,
Yeah.
I
Sure.
think it has a decent story, but I feel like every time Jay Electronica's rapping,
Okay.
Jay-Z outshines him.
I went first last time. You go first this time.
Yeah, because I thought you were
Okay.
pretty high about this album. I personally just it
And
didn't.
you
I
said
didn't
that
like
you
it.
thought our opinions would be different on that.
So that's just why. Yeah, that's just why I was
No.
just like,
No, I love this
yeah,
album, but
100%. I was way
to
more
say
into
that
it
Jay
when Jay
Electronica
Z
was
was
better
rapping.
than
'Cause,
Jay-Z,
like, I'm not
is
saying
just
Jay
wrong.
Electronica is bad,
especially
but
here.
there was just
Like this should have been like a Jay-Z album. Like if we're being totally honest. Right.
Mhm.
I mean, he literally says debut album featuring Hov. This is highway robbery, and that's true because it
Yeah, just,
literally is.
yeah.
Of course, people are gonna like this album because a lot of people like Jay-Z.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You know,
Yeah, I'm
but
pretty
at
sure
the end
only
of the
Warren
day,
doesn't.
you wanted to go into it looking for a Jay Electronica album. If you're a huge Jay Electronica fan,
I
you'd probably
just
be disappointed with
I
this
couldn't get into it. I just thought it
because
was.
literally every song has Jay-Z on it except for one.
I don't
think.
even. Dude, okay. First of all, I gotta say this because this I don't
But
know why this bugged me as much. I might have
really
been in a
like this
bad
album.
mood when I was
But
listening
yeah,
to
it
this,
should
so
have
I'm
been
a
a
little
Jay-Z
bit
album.
critical of it. But just when I'm listening to this and I just hear that
Mm-hmm.
stock kids cheering sound effect every 30 minutes or like 30 seconds, dude, that really. It's on almost every song. Yeah, it's the kids like cheering. That started just to get on
I think
my
that's
nerves.
on the
Just like it's like
is it?
Can we
Which
just
one is
cut
that
it
on?
out?
I can't.
like I don't know if it was supposed to represent something. But
Yeah,
at
like
some
where they're
point,
screaming, right?
when you're playing it,
It's that-
and some of these instrumentals just keep
Okay.
on going. Like the song with Travis Scott, I'm pretty sure the instrumental just has these
Yeah, I
long
can
gaps
agree.
of just nothing, and then you'll have this.
Yeah.
Hear the kids cheering. It's the most stock.
It just got annoying.
They couldn't even get like, they couldn't even pay for one. Like I've heard this cheering. I've heard this cheering on so many different things, and it's just like it didn't feel
Yeah.
new. It didn't feel refreshing. It felt like I was hearing the same viewpoint everybody's ever had.
I know Jay-Z
About-
couldn't even.
Everything.
I know. Yeah. Right.
Oh no, I'm talking about Jay Electronica. I thought
See,
Jay-Z
that's
was great on
kinda
this
like
album.
where I differ a little bit, but that's because I think Jay-Z has always been the type to like go against what a lot of people are saying. Right. No. I'm going into your point too. I'm getting to your point too, but like because when like Jay-Z's like kind of like he's rich, he doesn't care about
Yeah,
like
it's
all
just,
that like
it's just weird.
this flexing and all that
it's
stuff. But like
pretty much.
when you
It just feels like
when you want to have like somebody like
Jay-Z is
Jay
kind of like
Electronica
the
on there who's
star.
basically saying the same exact thing, it's not really like
Yeah, I think piggybacking is a
in
good
the
to
same
put it.
way too. It's just not really. He's just piggybacking. It's just like a clone of
100%,
Jay-Z.
100%.
Like, Jay
Like,
Electronica
Jay-Z's
should
not
be
even
like a clone
listed
of him.
like a part
On
of
this
the album.
particular album. Yeah,
Yeah,
which
and
is like
usually like
it's
for
okay,
like,
but you shouldn't have done. I
collaboration
don't know.
albums.
It should have been.
If you
It should
scroll
have
all
been
the way down to the
marketed
bottom,
as a
it
collab
says Jay
album.
Electronica, and then it'll say like Jay-Z,
Like
and it's not even there.
exactly, I was just about to say that on the feature list, he's not even on there. Exactly. Well, yeah, it's the features. It's not even on there or anything. There's no sign
Yeah,
of
use
him
his
being
name.
on this album,
Yeah.
and I think that could be
yeah.
attributed to him being like, a couple years down the line, if this album
Because
has
really,
really
this is the first
is,
introduction I've
is
had
really
to Jay
successful.
Electronica.
People could just be like,
So
Jay-Z like
yeah,
made
because
Jay
I've
Electronica,
heard
but Jay
of his
Electronica
name
could be like, he's not
a
even on
very
the
long time ago.
Yeah, he's like,
But I never
you know what I'm saying?
dove
So I
into
wonder if
his
that was
music.
like had anything to do with it. Right. Which I think that's a lot of people, but I've heard about this stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
there's
like,
4.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't think a lot of people did because there's literally only
Yeah,
3
because
things
I was watching
on
Sean
Spotify
C's
of
review
his
of
before
this,
this,
and he was talking
or
about how back
4
in like
things.
2010 it
Like
was
a lot of you'd have to
like
find.
stuff about that.
I think most of his stuff was uploaded on MySpace, like when that was still around. I think a lot of the stuff was uploaded there. Hmm. Yeah, he just disappeared. This dude would drop like
that
like a
kind
song.
of relates, but it doesn't really.
He would say that his album's
So
coming out, and he would
you see
disappear.
all these new, not necessarily
And now
SoundCloud rappers,
we don't even
but
get
a lot
a,
of
like
these rappers
like
who are
a
getting their start
him,
off of
Jay Electronica
SoundCloud
himself. So it's just
have
kind
the
of like
complete opposite viewpoint. Rappers like DaBaby, Lil Baby, like Lil Pump,
that's
these
cool.
rappers have the entire opposite mentality. They say, how many songs can I put on an album?
Mm-hmm.
And how many albums can I release? Which which really bugs me because I want to like a lot of these people. I want to like Lil Baby. I want to like these people, but they always do this stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like you're throwing all these songs that don't matter. Like this new Playboi Carti song. It just sounds like a throwaway.
You feel like you're
just-
being
it's
like
just- It's
oversaturated.
uninspired.
Like the music isn't special.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's how. Oh my god.
Just airy trap instrumental.
Yeah, it is.
S-
I mean, it's like so. I'm over it. Like it's like okay, how many times are you gonna do the baby voice over some like
At meh.
like all the same like. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
just
kinda
kind
like-
of it's like
And like
see,
I
that's
used to
where-
be able to
that's where I think
understand him
it's
when he
just
was talking like
these
that, but
SoundCloud
then
rappers,
whatever
like, I'm
this
not
how
trying
the
to
song is
say, like,
called,
act like an old
Meh or
head here
whatever.
and act like
Yeah,
they're
At Me, whatever the hell.
completely
I barely
different,
even
but I
understood
think
him.
from how they
Like I
got
was
their
like, oh my
popularity
god,
was
like
releasing
again? Like, what are
20
you
songs
doing?
on SoundCloud, and then eventually one will have to pop off. Yeah, so like
Mhm.
I think they have that same mentality stays with them. Like DaBaby just released an album, Kirk, and then he literally just released one. What was it, yesterday?
Hoping when that
I
get,
don't even think
hoping
it's
one
I don't
hits.
even think it's been 6 months
Exactly.
since he's released his last project.
When they make it bigger. Didn't listen to it.
I don't get how you go like
Oh yeah.
it baffles my mind
Friday,
that you can
yeah,
make an
whenever.
album that quick. And
No, the last Kirk was released in September. So
that's I know because that okay. So rappers like Smoke Perp, I really do like Smoke Perp. I
And it's
I
like
made
you're
that
not even
pretty
saying
apparent,
anything
but like
relevant or
he
interesting at all.
and like the people he came up with
It's just the
mainly
same.
are falling
same
off
shit.
because they're not developing their sound further, which is so unfortunate. Because I think,
Mhm.
oh sorry, you go, you talk. Because okay, say you're okay, Smoke Perp has a hit, he has Audie, right?
Yeah,
That
I think
song?
they're just stagnant. You know.
He just
They
tries
just-
to make the same thing.
formula.
thinking
No,
that
that's all I wanted to
it'll
say was that
happen
it's
again.
like the same
Like,
formula.
personally,
over and
I
over again.
like it. I like the music, but other people won't gravitate towards it because we kind of already heard it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, when
Personally, I like
because it's so true. But it just it's
Yeah,
so
I
unfortunate
think if people have
because,
like made
you know,
memes of like the baby already
when I love it
being
when
like
Kanye
I don't know,
and Lil Pump
like
came out.
Judge
That was
sentenced him
so
for
different
like
to
using
hear
this
Lil Pump
same
sing.
flow
And
over
then
and
he
over
went on
again.
this little
Just
stint
like,
where
oh
he was
yeah,
singing,
true.
and he had the
Yeah.
one song with X, Sway Lee. You know that song, right? I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head, but it just like it was so refreshing to hear
Yeah.
Lil Pump like sing, and he was doing it decent. Arms Around You is what it's called, and it sounded good.
Yeah. Uh huh.
At least in my opinion.
I don't know.
I liked it, and I think a lot of people did like it too. And it was just a step in the right direction. And then he released Harvard Dropout, which
A change.
was
Yeah.
the complete opposite, and it was like taking a step back. because I
Yeah.
love the concept of him being the youngest flexer. I think
Mhm.
that was hilarious. I think him talking about how he's a Harvard dropout, I think that's hilarious. But this album
Oh
did not
my god.
capture. I was hoping he
The
was going to
album was
experiment his
so
sound more. Because
bad,
Smoke Purp's
dude.
already done it. And I think Smoke Purp is really good at doing these
Yeah.
auto-tune songs. You can say it's too much auto-tune. I don't care. I really don't. I don't
Yeah.
think auto-tune really matters that much. I think, like, I know I was just being critical of The Weeknd, but his voice is so good without it that it just sounds weird when you hear it. So, dude, so many rappers just, like, you hear their voice, like, you
Right.
forget how auto-tuned their voice might be.
Pl-
Like,
I mean,
Trippie Redd,
In my opinion,
Travis
if
Scott,
you
their
can
voices
get
are so
auto-tune
auto-tuned
to
that
work
it
in your
just sounds
favor
like a
really
normal
well,
voice
kind
at
of like
this
Travis
point.
Scott does.
Just
I don't
because
see a
you're
problem
so
with it,
you're
really.
so used to it that it just doesn't even like. Well, the first time you hear Travis Scott, you're like, "Dang, that's a lot of auto tune, cuz." But now it just
Mhm.
that's just how he sounds.
I know.
That's how he sounds. That's just normal
Yeah.
Travis Scott.
Mhm.
And I just wish
Exactly,
that
dude.
these rappers would extend their palettes because I think that they
Yeah.
because it would be
Just
so
like,
much
that's
more
Travis Scott,
beneficial
like, that's
because
normal.
it worked for Lil Pump.
Yeah.
Look, I'm looking at his Spotify right now. Two of his top 5 songs are him singing.
Yeah.
Which-
Broaden the horizons.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he got 2 hits out of it, and then I don't know why you would go back and say, "Well, I did make Gucci Gang," or "I made D whatever song."
Yeah.
Like it's just
That's what happens.
it's so unfortunate because a lot of these people. I mean, you can say because I know you're a huge Lil Pump fan. I can understand why, but I know, but yeah. So like
Mhm.
when you switch it up, it's so refreshing. Like when you hear DaBaby put a little bit auto tune and sing like on intro and Having My Way, it's more refreshing. It like
I'm not, but I don't dislike
it
him.
makes you feel like there's hope. But then
Yeah.
every other song is just Suge 2.0. It's
Yeah.
so unfortunate. I really wish. I'm not sure if I don't know if it is like the
There's hope
rapper's
that
fault
they can,
or
like,
if it's the label's fault.
Do something
but
different. Yeah.
It's like somebody just has to
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
this again it's easy enough to pump this out.
I think it comes down to being both. Because
Yeah,
the
'cause
label
I-
wants
I
a
think
certain amount of
that
songs
was-
and a
wasn't
certain
that
amount
the
of
problem
albums a
with
year,
Uzi? That's why he
and
was like
these rappers figured this
he
formula
wasn't,
works.
He wasn't
label
releasing
wants
Journal
albums,
Tape
here
for a
you
while.
go.
It's just because he felt it was repetitive, right? He was saying a lot
Yeah,
about that.
and they don't mind doing it because it's like the same thing.
It's
Like-
so. It's just. I wish it didn't have to be that way because I feel, because when rappers
Yeah.
like Lil Baby have a
Mhm.
good song, like when they have like
He
a
was
good
always
beat,
having issues with
like a
his
lot
label,
of these rappers
so
like
yeah.
picking the worst beats. I don't get why. It's so weird. I don't get what clicks in their mind that says this one is the one I'm going to rap on. Because there's so many songs that rappers don't use, but they still make.
I know.
And
I don't know.
get
I
why
don't know
you're
if it's
picking
because
these
like
ones that
I don't know. I couldn't tell
yeah,
you.
I don't get it. I really don't. It's so hard for me to wrap my head around
Mhm.
that. And I don't know. I want to see
Mhm.
a lot of these like
Out
rappers
of all these
succeed.
good
I
ones that
wanna
you've
see
made,
them
you're picking like
succeed.
the
I don't
worst
want to
ones.
see
It's kind of odd.
Lil Baby make the same song for an hour and 25 minutes. It just
I want
You want to see some changes.
little bit
but these people still are like, yeah, my favorite rapper is Lil Baby.
Yeah,
You
neither
like
do I. But I
4
think
of his songs.
unfortunately, like I don't know, man. It's hard to say how long that'll last for.
Yeah,
because
out of,
that's
the,
just such
out of the thousands of songs that he's
It's a
released
popular
just
formula
in
right
the
now.
last 2 years, there's like 5 good ones. You know, it's I don't know, it's whatever. All right.
out of his like
Yeah,
200.
because I don't know. I think it all stems from the fact of just rappers just putting everything out on the table when they're on SoundCloud,
Yeah.
and then it works once. So why wouldn't it work
Yeah.
again?
Makes me nervous because
I
of
mean,
holes
I
sometimes. but
I hate to think that it's all for the money. Is that why? Like, that's why they do that? Where they release
Yeah.
20-song albums?
they just
I feel
adapt
like
that to
but
the.
I don't want
when
it
they
to be
get
that
bigger,
way.
yeah.
I would
Yeah,
choose
exactly.
to not think of it like that way. Personally. I mean,
Sometimes.
I would hope that it would just be for the love of the
I feel
music
like
that they're
that.
making it a lot.
But
But
But I mean, what other like object
Yeah, no,
scenario
he's
is
probably,
there?
he's probably iffy about a couple of them.
I mean, do you really think that like the baby likes every
Yeah,
single
I
song
don't.
that he just put out?
Because okay, so
I mean, do you? I
albums
mean,
that are like 17 tracks. Like
I mean,
I really
yeah,
like the
exactly.
original
But
Dead Star,
the
and then
label
there's Dead
wanted
Star 2,
7
which
or
released
10 songs on the album, so he just gave it to him.
December. It's like
I don't know. It's
albums
hard.
like that are just too
It's
long.
hard.
If you cut out 5 or 6 songs, all of a sudden it goes from like it goes from like a 4 out of 10 to a 7 out of 10.
Mhm.
Because you just don't have to go through those boring songs that aren't great but they aren't good, or like they're not bad, but they're not good
Just
either.
changes
like, I'm not gonna
the
come
whole
back to
thing.
these songs. If you cut out those songs, every album just gets
Yeah.
significantly better. Like I could name so many albums that
Like,
you
you'd
could
have to
just
sit
cut out
through 'em.
some songs that are just and all of a sudden
Right. It becomes
because
such a
it's
different
it's
album.
oversaturation.
Yeah.
Like that's why I'm afraid, because
Agreed.
I really like trap. I think it's a cool wave. I think you can. It's because I feel like it's hard to go.
I feel like you
on,
could do that with like, a
a
ton of
boom
albums
bap
these days.
instrumental, like a Biggie Tupac instrumental, and start
Yeah.
flexing. Like that's why I think trap is so beloved. I'm
Yeah.
trying to say, like,
Yeah.
you can convey any emotion over a trap beat. It doesn't have to be
It's
just
a
flexing.
good
You
media
hear J. Cole
medium
on Middle Child
to convey
going
like
doing his rappy raps.
how you
hear
like your
Logic doing
status,
his
I guess.
rappy
Is that what
raps
you're
on
trying to
trap
say?
beats. Like you can do anything. You can sing. You can do all this other thing. It doesn't have to be a super heavy trap
Right.
beat, but it's just like that's why I think it's really diverse, and that's why I hope people don't oversaturate it, so you can mess up something that's
Yeah.
going really good right now.
That's a good point.
Like, because that's really been the wave for like a couple of years now. I really hope not. I don't know. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that could happen.
True.
I think. I
mean, do you think
ignorant
it'll,
music
like,
is always
slow
gonna be
down
out there.
anytime
So I
soon?
think just flexing music, because everybody
Like what's this like next
is gonna
like
at some point listen to some
genre of
ignorant
music
music
looking
just,
like, do you
just
think?
because
How
it's
many
easy
years
and
do you
fun to
think?
listen to. Like at some point you're going to. But when you have these well thought out albums, it just blows these other
Yeah,
albums
just
out of
to
the water.
like
And
exactly.
so I think that there's always gonna be like there's still these dudes rapping on boom
Yeah.
bap instrumentals. Like I think like even if the trap wave dies down, it's still gonna be there. It's not gonna disappear overnight. Like the Suicide Boys kind of. It's not really it kind of like subgenre of that just like super dark trap
Yeah. Always.
was
No,
in
it's not gonna disappear or
2016.
nothing like that overnight.
Man, they were on
especially,
top of the world. They were so popular on the underground scene, and lately it just totally died down. It's just not as like because you had people like Night Lavelle,
Absolutely,
Suicide
it's a
Boys.
subgenre.
I swear to God, I have like 3 names in my I have 3 faces in my mind, but I can't think of their names right now. But like it's just like those kind of people, like
Mhm.
it just like it's kind of died down, and then those people don't know what to do now. So yeah, and I don't. There's no rapper I see that I don't want to succeed. I want everybody to succeed because I think everybody has talent. It just depends on how you use it.
Right. So you wonder what they're gonna do next, you know?
Thank you. All off the top of my dome, I'm really impressed by that. All right, what else do you want to talk about? We still have the Jack Harlow
That's
stuff
great.
to talk about.
That's yeah.
Feel
That's
like
that was
that.
a great
I mean,
sentence.
yeah, it was super short, but I thought that totally worked to its advantage.
Yeah, out the dome. Out the dome.
Yeah, it's like you.
Yes.
All right, do it.
Get into that 16-minute album. Yeah. Yeah. I'll start with this one. Actually, I'll give you my whole full rundown right now. I thought this was like the kind of album. I was going into it. I was like, dang, it's just this random dude. I don't really know a lot about him. I didn't have a lot of high expectations, but I came out of this album
You can
really
say it doesn't
enjoying
matter.
what Jack Harlow had to offer. I liked. I mean, the intro. I mean, that hooked me in already. Um, the song that you mentioned earlier, I want to see some ass was really good.
I
No,
thought,
yeah, yeah.
because
No,
okay,
I want to see some
I
ass was
love
really
when
good.
rappers do this because
Um,
it gives you enough
I liked
of
I liked
just
Hey Big
all
Head.
these
I
songs are
liked Hey
just
Big Head
solid
a lot.
songs.
Overall,
So
I thought it was
it
pretty
gives
good.
you enough to the point where I was 100% satisfied with what it, yeah, like, yeah, because even if it's only not
Hmm.
even 17 minutes, I still really enjoyed this because I don't know much about
Yeah,
Jack Harlow. I just saw on Lyrical Lemonade what's poppin'. I watched the music video, and then all of a sudden it's a
you're
hit, and everybody's
satisfied. Yeah,
listening to that right now.
you had a good taste of
And
it, the music.
yeah,
Right.
100%. Like it popped off, and then that drew me
Yeah.
in to listen to his other stuff. Then once I started this album, I heard Too Stylish. I really like Too Stylish.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to see some
And that's
ASS.
like on
And
Spotify
then
like 50.
once we were past that, I was like, all right, I'm in. And it's like,
Hmm.
especially when you have an album like or like EP. I don't know. Is this technically an EP or an album? I don't know.
Yeah.
So just like you're gonna when you do this, it's so perfect because you're gonna have people keep on coming back. When I could sit down and listen to a pretty good album or EP, whatever,
I
for
say it's
17
EP.
minutes, that just that quick, I don't like. It's a good business model. Yeah, you get like
Yeah.
exactly, and it's gonna keep people there. Cause I've
People
heard
are-
of
yeah.
Jack Harlow before. Like I listened to his I've
You
I've
got
heard
your
his
fix,
music before.
man. You're out. Come in.
But like it
go
was
off.
completely different.
You know?
Now. Like it's completely different now from what it was. Hit back then, it was like it was kind of more poppy.
Hmm.
It was kind of weird. I don't know how to
Yeah,
describe
I
it.
haven't actually.
But I came into this and
Yeah.
I wasn't really expecting a whole lot of like rap, kind of
Mhm.
like trap, and then that's pretty much what we
Okay.
got, and I loved it. I like when he tried to like sing a little bit and he kind of got into it and he had like some pretty groovy stuff going on, you know. I really liked it. I'm really happy with what it was for somebody I really didn't know about till. Yeah, me neither. Like I didn't really know what I was going into, so the fact that I liked it
Yeah.
just kind of pushed it further.
I had no expectations going into it.
Exactly.
Mm-mm. I was glad that it was short. It was a timely album. I just I'll be going back for more when he drops his new album. Hopefully it's
See,
the
it's
same
just the
kind of
only
formula because I
problem
really
that,
enjoy that formula. Same thing with
like I run into with, like,
Ye
Kanye doing
and Kids
it
See Ghosts
is the
from
fact
a couple
of
years ago.
okay, dude. At
I
some
like
point,
that seven
you
song.
just release an
I
actual album,
personally
like a
do like that
full-length
7 song
album.
formula if you can convey what you want to convey in that 7 song.
It gets a little
timeline.
annoying when you have like 3 or 4 like back-to-back 7-song albums. Because I think it
Kanye
works
is a
when you
weird
do it-
man.
I don't think it works as well if you because you're kind of oversaturating, but in a different way.
So what's the
feel
difference
like.
between
Like, at
him
some
and
point, I wanna
someone
hear a
like
whole, because I feel like
this
these
guy
7
doing that
songs are
formula?
like enough to satisfy you, but I still want more. So that's why you're gonna come back for his next project. But Kanye keeps on making you want more and just not releasing anything else except for 7 songs. You feel me?
That's one. That's why you're getting song.
I understand what you're saying, but I mean I think that what was told in Kids See
It
Ghosts
was
is
7
a
or 8 or
pretty
something like that,
solid
right?
like beginning and middle and end. Like you got what they were trying to say. Kid Cudi and Kanye were like
Yeah,
going
just
over their
'cause
struggles, but
like,
and then I don't even
you-
was
you
Jesus is
want
King
it at
7
some point.
songs? Okay. Yeah, I do
know
understand what you're
it's weird
saying.
to say that that's
And I do agree
oversaturating, but
with
just
that. I
like
think at some point
that's
we need
just,
like a
personally
16
how I
song
feel.
Kanye
It's like
album. And I think it's I think that's a good point.
yeah,
Oversaturation in a
like
different
when
way.
you have
Yeah,
just
I
constant
agree.
20
That's fair.
minute albums, at some point I'm like, okay, well, can we get something more than that? Because at some
It's
point
kind
it
of
just
like
becomes kind of similar.
Like not. It's kind of like dumb at
It's just
the
like,
point.
okay, you've done this before. Can we just get an album?
No.
Like, just stop teasing us.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
there's only like Follow God was really the only one I consistently listened to.
Yeah.
And then
Stop
like
being
the
so,
original
like,
Salah, I
limited.
like better. I
Yeah.
always
Like he
listen
has
to
this
the
whole
original
vault
Salah
of
before
songs.
I
He
listened
could
to the
have
actual
released
one.
on Jesus is King, but he went with like 8 songs that were like okay. I don't
Yeah.
know, you know.
See, like
Yeah.
I it I you have to respect him because that's the
Yeah.
way he wants to live, and I totally respect that.
Yeah, I
I
like
wish
his
I
verse
could
on
say
there.
the same thing about
I love that.
how being I like
Kanye
how
not
people
swearing is
are
just
really
not
close to
Kanye for
God.
me,
I
man.
like how they could be like that and just be like God's it's in God's hand.
I
I think
of
that's a
course.
cool way to live. Yeah, I think that's such a cool way to live.
Yeah, he's
and
feeling like
I think that's cool that he got it, but just
himself,
like
man.
I hope
Yeah.
it doesn't. Jesus is King brought down the quality of his music. I feel like.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, I'm not hating or nothing. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, okay, if
Yeah.
you're Kanye,
a
at
little-
some point you have to just be like, I
A
did
little
this in the past.
in my heart, I'm happy
And
that he,
like,
you know, Kanye as a
like,
person
you
is
know,
happy, but
there's
the
people have
selfish part of
streamed
me
these
also
Yachty
hopes that he
leaks
releases like
millions of times.
Yachty
You know
at
how
some
many
point.
money he lost out? He lost out so much money.
yeah, like what's so
just
different,
from
like,
Yachty. I think
my God, yeah.
it's so
my God,
well
dude.
thought out.
he lost
Yeah,
like probably millions in album sales.
yeah, 100%.
I mean,
like
yeah,
seriously,
you've
I
heard Yachty. I have heard Yachty. And
just
what it was
because
supposed to be.
he
That
had
album
his
is
ideas
amazing.
so well developed,
Like, oh
and then
my
he
God,
threw
dude, it would
he
have been album of the year,
I
maybe
know.
if
He
it dropped
just
in
threw it all.
2018.
Like, dude, I can't
possibly
wait
album
to
of the
hear
year.
the documentary for this in 30,
I
25,
mean,
30
totally.
years. Yeah, dude, like we're gonna have like an ESPN like 30 for 30 on
He
it.
knew what he
of,
was
like,
going
the
after,
lost-
and he just threw it in the
lost
garbage.
archives of Kanye. Dude, because it like, or you could even
Yeah,
do
no, dude, that Kanye
you could
biopic's
kinda
gonna
pull
be
like a J.
crazy.
Cole. You know how he did that Kill Edward thing for KOD? Just pull that. Just have
Oh my
like an
God.
alternate identity and just put it
The
under
Lost
that.
Kanye tapes.
Just do something like that. Just make it creative, dude. Because like, I don't think there's anybody who is just like these Yandhi leaks are just garbage. Like there's at least
Yeah.
one or two songs that you're really gonna like. Like, cause there's like of course there's some ones that just aren't like finished, so they're not
Yeah.
great. But yes, 100%, yeah. Like
There's
there's
no
one
there's at least
with
one.
Young Thug,
that you're gonna
and they didn't
love.
put any auto tune or reverb or anything on his voice, so it just sounds just like weird groaning.
Yeah. Vocals especially, some are definitely not finished.
It's unfortunate. It's just really unfortunate that we can't see what was obviously. I feel like it was planned out for a while.
There's a lot of
like
them
I
like
think
that.
he was.
Not a
I'm
lot,
not
but
gonna.
there's a good
assume
amount. Yeah,
how
I
long
know.
he was planning out for, but it was obviously for a
It's like,
while.
oh geez. Yeah. That vision. I mean, Kanye was in that spiritual, like, that Yandhi vibe for like a while. I mean, he announced Yandhi in September of 2018.
Because the only
Like,
reason I feel like
You know, I think he hadn't like
it was,
his last album
it was
before
developed
that
in his
was
mind a little bit. It was the
Yay,
fact
which was
that
in the summer of
some
2018.
of the stuff they talks about.
So I
in the
mean, I
Yachty
don't know
leaks
how
was
long he
also
had been thinking
from
about it, but to me,
same
it
topics
sounded like
talked
he
about
had like
on Ye.
definitely a vision.
And obviously he recorded Ye when he was like in Wyoming or whatever.
hmm
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you
How he was
may
still, like,
not
Exactly.
agree with
He
his
was like,
political
there's a lot of
views,
talks
but
about like
I
the whole like
I
MAGA thing
still
and like how he doesn't like care.
have to support him
Which is,
because
like, a
I
different
still
side to
enjoy
see.
his music. I really
Which
wish he
I
was
just I don't know, man.
Yeah, because it's his opinion. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
It really doesn't matter because it's none of anybody else's business. If that's what he wants to believe, that's whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I do not
That's
care
all him.
what he does. I mean, man, I could not care less.
Yeah,
I'm-
because
I
obviously
I
it seems
separate
like
those
he's
two things,
doing
man.
better. He
Yeah,
might say
exactly.
some weird stuff from now. Like slavery was a choice. That was kind
Exactly.
of messed up.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I
that's
do not
kind of
care.
not the move
I
right
just hope
now.
he's happy,
when-
like
when they
doing
were-
well, you know.
When that was in the middle of like Black Lives Matter, probably not the best thing to say, but I mean, whatever he does.
That was
he's
kind of, like,
interrupting
not the
Taylor
thing to
Swift
say,
and stuff.
but-
He does crazy stuff.
You know, that's kind of not something that he should have said, but.
I actually
No.
don't. I don't actually remember what happened. I actually don't know that.
Sometimes I wonder, you know, do you remember when he was taken to the mental hospital after the Dolphin Pablo concert? One of them. Do you know what I'm referring to? Well, basically during his Life of Pablo tour, this was 2016, before the presidential election, on his tour, he would talk a lot about Trump and who he's voting for, and everyone that was attacking him and all that stuff, and just going after him, and that sent him to a mental hospital. And it took that's what Ye is all about,
Because
really. I mean, he's just
it
talking about like how his opinions
I
and
don't know.
like
I feel like
how
Kanye would
that
probably not be
whole
the dude who let
thing
that
changed
stuff get
him, and
under
I
his
always
skin.
wonder like what would have happened if
But
he had never
it's
gone
just
there.
weird because
I just wonder what kind of
always
Kanye
felt
we'd
it
have
was a
now.
publicity stunt. That it's him saying he liked Trump. I really did. I always thought that. I like just because everything that he said in the past contradicts things that Trump has said. Because I swear to God, like there's some like I thought there was a tweet out there that he sent or he put out once that said like bad stuff about Trump, or he said something bad about Trump, and then I don't know. He just says a lot of contradicting stuff that just makes me feel like this is a little iffy. Like there's more going on than just I like him.
Mm-hmm. The way I see it, go ahead.
Yeah. Since what? Like, when does he care about things like that?
Right. I think like the way I see it is that I don't think Kanye really cares about the president that much. But yeah, I mean the thing is like I think he was trying to prove a point that like he can say whatever he wants, and he's not like cancel culture it won't get to him, and I think he's kind of proved that. I mean to me, like he still has tons of fans.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I don't know. To me, I think a lot of people who like try to cancel him. I think the only
I
reason
hate saying you have
he
to
said the
cancel
stuff that he
somebody, but
said
you really don't.
was to like
Just
show
because
that
of
he
somebody's
doesn't care
opinion.
like what he
Because
says because people are still gonna like
Yeah, cancel culture is
support
just
him. You know what I'm saying?
It's out
at all?
of hand. I think there's times where it definitely does. I think it does deserve at some points when somebody is so
exactly.
obviously in the wrong.
I hate
That's
the
when I think it's
cancel shit,
deserved.
man.
But I don't think.
It's disgusting. It's ruined lives.
Okay, it's like when the baby punched that chick
I mean, yeah, if
when
you
he
have-
was leaving the club.
Mhm.
There's no way he's right in that situation.
when they see something so out of bounds that it's like
You can argue that
terrible,
she tapped
and they
you
don't
on your
even, like,
face with
retract
your,
from
with
their
her phone
statement or
all you
anything
want.
like that.
You still swing at her. Yeah, you're first of all you're a man. You're like, and she's not
Right.
a very big person. You could look at the video. She folded like a folding chair when
yeah,
he hit
you
her.
are someone who has like more power.
I don't know. I don't get. And then he
Then-
didn't even like apologize for it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, how does he get away with that? If
Mhm.
almost anybody else did that, it would be game over for their career.
Yeah.
Like imagine if like Designer did that, it'd be game over. Yeah, like
Right.
nobody's ever going to appear. Nobody's gonna listen to Panda ever again. Like it's game over.
It's done. Yeah.
No, not even close.
I think it's like I think that is worthy of like a cancel kind of thing, but I don't think someone's opinions are worthy of that. Like so, I know you agree. Cause I'm just furthering your point. Like I agree with that. So it's
Yeah,
just
it's-
interesting to
people
see
just
how
getting
people
treated
react
different
to one
for-
person.
I don't know.
Different
It's
than
just,
the
it's
other.
so weird to me. Just
And I've always
I don't know
thought that.
how
I've always
that-
been like, why isn't this
why
person getting
you
the same
do
treatment
it that
as
way?
this
I
person
don't
is?
know.
They said
I
the
don't
same
even know.
thing.
It's so weird.
But I
don't
don't know.
get
It's
other
it's
people.
always interesting.
I know. We actually are like diving into topics. This is what happens when we have like a month of stuff in our heads. I know.
Yeah,
Alright,
man.
I want to talk
That's what
about
it boils
this
down
new
to.
Drake single.
What a philosophical episode today.
Drake.
Really?
Have you listened to
Yeah.
it? Have you listened
This
to
is
it?
incredible. It's incredible. I mean, wow.
I'm gonna guess you didn't like it.
Drake? Oh, Drake single. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about it. I listened to it
Just-
like halfway,
That's pretty much it.
and then I was like,
I didn't dislike it
I didn't dislike it.
because
No, I'm not gonna
it
say I
feels like
disliked
he's
it.
trying to make a TikTok
But I was just
song,
like, I
but
listened
that's
to it,
kind of what Drake
I
does
was just
in
like,
the
alright.
first place.
And the Drake song.
Like it didn't feel different from him doing the "In My Feelings"
yeah.
or something else.
No, I
'cause,
didn't dislike it
like,
either.
It just felt like it's catchy. He like, and
Yeah.
I know I got another kind of philosophical point. I have to bring up real quick. That
Right.
back in the day when you had like Frank Sinatra was on top of the world.
It's catchy, yeah.
You, as Frank Sinatra's manager, you would go out and find the best songwriters,
Go on.
and you would be applauded for getting. You were just the singer. You didn't write the lyrics. You would find the best songwriter and have them bring you lyrics, and then you'd sing, right?
Song.
But now I think it's so like it's funny how like it's done a 180, and now people like Drake were just like shunned for having a ghostwriter.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. I don't think he ever admitted it, but I think there was proof that there was.
I can't speak on the situation too much. I have a question for you. Did he ever say? Because I know the drama, I know the thing, but did he ever say that he had a ghostwriter? I think. Right. No, but what I'm saying is I think that's
like
that's
I think
great
a lot of people
and
should
all
just
that,
kind of
like,
pay them off. If they don't
you
want to
know,
give them
he
credit.
can have
But
people can write music for whoever they want. You know, if somebody wants to write,
I
you
don't get
know,
why
someone
it's so looked
Drake
down
commissioned somebody
upon
write a song
for
for him, that's fine. But
having
if you don't
somebody
give him
else
credit,
write
I think
for
that
you
is
now,
scummy.
because I understand you want people to say things that are factual to them,
Pay them off.
but if it's
Yeah, I
it's
think
like
that's
Drake,
kind of
he
like
doesn't usually.
Yeah.
Usually
Go
he
ahead.
doesn't make songs that are super introspective. Like you'd have to look at most of his older stuff. Lately, like it isn't very. There might be a couple songs, but I'm sure those ones are probably pretty personal to him.
right.
Was I think no, I thought it was a little bit of both.
I don't think
Because
people
I
were
think-
really
I
up in
think a lot
arms
of
about the
people
fact that it
just
was a
expect
ghostwriter. I think
rappers to
people
be
were
great
up in
writers.
arms about the fact that he didn't give them any
And I
credit.
don't think
no.
that's the case for a lot
It was.
of people.
It wasn't that like the whole thing? A little bit of both. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Hmm. I think what people, I don't know if I don't know if this is true, but I think people like want to have a closer connection when they listen to these songs to the artist, and if they, they know that it was written by somebody else, they might not feel like that artist is speaking to them
Yeah.
really, because I think people
Yeah,
really
no,
want to get
100%.
like,
Because I think that's what a
have
lot
something
of
that
the
relates
music
to them.
comes
But
down
then
to. I think
again,
that's
with your
when
point,
you're
I don't
listening
think
to like a Bryson Tiller song
Drake's
and you're all in your
writing a lot of
feelings
stuff
and
that you can
and just because it
ponder
relates so
about,
much to you,
like be
it's
introspective.
stuff like that. And I think
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of
Yeah.
people just really want to have that special connection with whoever it is, whatever. If it's Tyler the Creator, Drake, Travis Scott, everybody wants to have
Right.
that connection because they relate to that person. And I think that's where a lot of that like stan culture comes into play, which is that's a whole different
Yeah,
topic.
exactly.
That's crazy. Dudes who stan are just kind of yikes. You feel me? Like not sure about that,
Mhm.
buddy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
The only person I stan is ASAP
Yes.
Ferg because I dapped him up.
Yeah. I don't.
Nah, dude.
The only person I stand.
I don't know. Whatever.
It's
Dude.
kind.
Because I really don't think it matters too much if you have a
Mhm.
ghostwriter. I mean, I personally would like it if you said things that are more personal to you. But I understand if people aren't good writers.
Absolutely.
It's hard for me to think say that because I used to be the way where if you're rapping it, you probably should be writing it. But I
Yeah, me
understand
too, but I don't
why
care.
you would have a ghostwriter if you're just, dude. If you're like Little Pump, you don't not college dropout, but he's a high school dropout. You don't expect him to be saying those intellectual things. So it's just stuff like that,
Right.
Dude. It's so easy.
And
to
I
forget
think
that.
I think looking at it from the perspective of the writer's side too, because I think people forget it. Like when you say that somebody came from a ghostwriter, like you're
Yeah.
forgetting that like that's like an actual person. So like I think
You don't see the
I think
writer
so.
on
You have to
stage
think
just
about like,
accepting
these
the
are
Grammy.
talented writers who just may not have the platform.
No, that was
that the
actually a
artist
really good
does.
way of flipping that.
So I mean,
the
nobody's ever like
perspectives.
saying
That's a
congratulations
good
to
way
the
look at it
writer.
because They probably do deserve.
like it's like
also
yeah,
producers usually do
exactly.
not get credit like that much.
So it's just it's always interesting
you go
the dynamic
through
of
Spotify,
writer
and if you go to like some rappers,
Yeah.
and you go to
Mhm.
have you ever gone to the song credits because you're like, oh, who produced this, and you click on the song credits, and you don't even see a producer's
Oh
name.
my
It's just
god,
blank.
no.
Like I know it's like, but you hear their tag. You can hear their tag at the beginning. Dude,
Yeah,
one
sometimes.
day when like that'd be so cool to hear just a song have your own
Right.
tag.
It's unfortunate.
That'd be
You can hear the tag,
yeah.
yeah.
That's just
That's always a good
that'd
thing.
be so fire. Like I couldn't even imagine that feeling of just you're just in like you're
Oh
in the
my gosh,
car
that's probably a dream for
and
some.
then you just hear
That's
your own
obviously a
beat
huge
playing.
dream for producers. It's not-
Dude, you ever seen that video of when
Mhm.
Tyler the Creator hears CEO get on the radio for the first time? Dude,
I said that's a dream, man.
Heart wrenching, Jesus.
Your dad comes up on the
Dude,
radio, you're driving.
it's
Just
people
like,
like
oh,
that. It's people like Tyler. People like I don't mean to keep on like, because he really develops
I think
his
I have
ideas
seen
like
that, yeah.
Kanye does.
A
Like,
while ago, though.
those people put in the time and put in the thought.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not just it's a body of work. It's like a
Deserve
painting.
it.
Like while like Lil Baby over there is just kind of throwing
Yeah.
stuff on the canvas, seeing what sticks.
Their album is like a
These
brainchild.
other people
yeah.
are like they figured out what they want to do and they're trying to flesh it
Exactly.
into the
Mhm.
most the best way that they can. Which I think a lot of people need to start following that wave because at some point
And they did
if
it.
you don't make that transition, then careers are going to be gone. You're
Yeah.
going to fall off real quick. Yeah, pretty much. All right, we got one more single here that I wanted to talk about. I haven't listened to it enough to have a real opinion on it. But what about the Kid
Absolutely.
Cudi single?
The creatives are going to be something of the past. Yeah. Sure. Oh, I love this song. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's cool, man. I think okay, well, the hook I think is kind of mid. But I think what Cudi's saying is pretty good. Like I think like when he says like I gotta
Dude,
step
that
with
really
the shit,
does
some
bother
shit
me
before the
when,
world
like,
ends.
I thought
I
we were
like that.
past that
That's
at this
funny to me.
point.
I think it's like, oh yeah, I like it. I like it overall, but I didn't like the hook very much.
Like
Like
I
where it
think
just
the
says
Baby
literally
did
the
that
link
on
it's
the opening
over
track of
again,
his
the
album.
link's over again.
It's like I
don't
thought
like
we
that
were
very
past
much.
this, and he doesn't
Kind of
even
annoying.
say it like in time with the beat at some points. So it doesn't
Yeah,
even, like,
it's just like
sound
okay,
good.
like
So
I don't know. It's just
I mean,
something special.
I was hoping that was gonna be kind of in the past, but you know, I thought it was.
Yeah.
I liked it. I think it was pretty cool.
hmm
It's been a long time.
It's
Like,
terrible.
I just saw
Yeah.
a list of all of these like rappers or singers and stuff of who hasn't dropped an album, and
I'm
it
so
was just
excited
like
for new Kid Cudi album.
what? Oh yeah, dude, I
Long
want my Big
time.
Sean album.
Mhm.
Hopefully we'll get a Bryson Tiller album soon. Because honestly,
I want my
this
Kendrick
should
album,
be
bro.
where music is peaking right now.
I want my Kendrick album. I want it now.
Because right now is the perfect time for
Detroit?
music to start
Detroit
peaking.
too?
Because all of these people have so much time on your hands. Yeah. Okay, so if
2020,
yeah,
man. Every 4 years it
if I'm-
seems.
If I'm Big Sean or somebody who's just like who hasn't dropped an album in a long time, this should be the
Mhm.
time you're saying, okay,
You know they
now
got
that
the
I have
home
this free
studio.
time, I
They
need
know
to
everyone's at
commit
home
time
waiting to rack up a
put some
stream.
work because rappers
I
like
know.
Big Sean like really do think about concepts because lyrical spiritual individuals.
Mhm.
So they have to think about it and they have to put things together. So I think stuff like that. So how about we do this? I want you to name off some people you're excited to hear some new music from. Like,
Yes,
who
sir.
you want to hear? What are some of your most anticipated people right now?
All right. Well, I mean, we've kind of gone over them already. I'm excited for this new Playboy Cardi album. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for that. But I'm not like highly anticipating it. I'll go from I can put it on a list. Let's just say that I don't really highly anticipate it. I'm
My
excited
emotions
for
are
it.
getting the best of me.
I'm on a new Kendrick Lamar album now. I'm tired of this. It's been 3 years now. This is messed up. I'm upset. I can't believe it. I'd like to hear, yeah, honestly, Kid Cudi. I want to hear that new stuff. I want to hear the new Kanye album. I know he was working on it. He did a GQ interview
Okay,
the other day
see, okay.
where he said that he
I
had
think Kanye
54
could
new
probably
songs
still
picked
make
out for
good
this album that
music
he was
that
starting
doesn't
to,
involve swearing.
sift through.
'Cause I think a lot of people
So that's
have done
I
it.
thought that was really good to hear. I'm excited for that.
I know you do,
Although
but
it will
like,
be Christian
I
again.
feel like for a
swear.
lot of people that does take an edge off of it for a lot of Kanye's music. But like, I feel like if he
It's not. It's.
actually like
I don't
puts
really
effects on his
mean
voice
that when I
and
say
doesn't
that.
record 20% of it on an iPhone. Did you see that?
It does. I gotta be honest. To me, it does.
20% of your
A little bit.
what am I thinking of? Yeah,
Yeah.
of your like this is a
Yes, bro. I read that in the interview.
commercial album
That was in the GQ interview
that you recorded 20% of it on an iPhone. Do you even care?
of the album of Jesus is King.
My man
was recorded
really,
on an iPhone.
my man really just opened up his phone, searched up voice memos, and went off.
Yeah.
And a lot of these Yandi leaks were like that too. If you do a little bit of digging into the Yandi leaks, you can
Yeah.
hear
I mean, he marketed. Yeah, man.
a lot of the stuff where I don't think it's the full song.
Just
But
I
it'll
got
be
a
like the
verse.
beat playing in the background, and it's him
Yeah.
just
Yes.
like
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
it's him just like freestyling over it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those singles. I have not listened to those in a while. I completely forgot about those.
Rapping over it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
There was the one. was like a
I'm
month
excited for
ago.
new Frank Ocean. He's
I'm trying
really
to think of what
released
it
a couple
was. It's
singles.
like the packaging company.
Yeah. No. New ones that came out like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I don't know. Regardless, I'm excited for a new Frank album. Been since 2016 as well.
Yeah, DHL.
Because the one
was
that
what
came
I was-
out,
that I was thinking of.
Like last week was
Oh wow, it was
Dear
that
April,
long ago.
and
I thought
then
it was only like
some
a
of that I
couple
can't
months.
pronounce. It's like
Jesus.
Sayando or something like that. And then a couple months ago we had DHL.
Oh, I
in my
still haven't
room.
listened to it yet.
Yeah, DHL came out in October.
Yeah, I was kind of figuring that, to be honest with you.
So it's been a while. Yeah.
It-
Nah, man, been a while.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. I mean, he made his bag
The
with
new
Star
Childish
Wars.
Gambino album came out. It's not very good, but
Dude, okay, well, obviously, I
Yeah.
need some new Big
he's an
Sean.
actor now, man. He don't need no music.
I heard a couple of snippets of some new T-Pain songs,
Yeah, he did.
and I'm pretty excited
Yeah.
for that.
Well, what about you?
No,
What do you
I
excited
talk I talk pretty highly of T-Pain, but he's just.
Yes.
I just want to see him succeed. I don't know if you know who this is, but Mark
for?
Rebier.
Mhm.
He
Sure.
is a YouTuber who
No, yeah,
who
man.
kind of just makes songs
I
on the
got you.
spot. Yeah, because he was on the episode of The
Yeah,
Cave
man.
with Kenny Beats, and they made this really good freestyle that was just.
Nope.
I really liked it. It was so good. I really enjoyed it, and that made me listen to more of his music, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
want to
you
hear
did
some
tell me about this
real
guy.
stuff from him. Who else do I got here?
Right.
I'm sorry, this
sure.
is dead space right now, but I'm trying to scroll through some people. Okay, I do need some new Logic stuff sooner or later. But like good Logic stuff.
Word.
I kind of lost hope for him, but I'm really hoping he can come back
Dead
and
air.
actually do something.
You know, I gotta be honest
It's
with you, man.
garbage.
I
It's
kind
absolute
of forgot
garbage.
about Logic.
Yeah, I don't think there's very many people who are out there. Being
I like
Bro,
Logic. I'm not
you
gonna
just
sit
listen-
here and
Did you
lie,
just listen to the new Logic
but I
album, dude? That
hate
was
the
fire.
new stuff that he's doing.
Nobody does that. Yeah, like okay, buddy.
We don't have to get into that,
I want some new
but it's
Denzel
garbage,
Curry.
and everybody knows that. Who would disagree with that?
There was no, it was kind of like an EP.
Like,
I need
no.
a full fledged album.
Nobody.
Like I need another Taboo. Cause Taboo,
Oh, yeah.
I listened to that
Didn't he
album
drop
for
an album
like 4 or 5
recently?
months straight.
Or was it a single?
Dude, like literally,
Right,
I have
okay.
the entire album mesmerized
Yeah, I
in
hear
my
you.
brain.
Yes.
So I can't wait to just have
Taboo.
another.
Oh my gosh.
Because I didn't. I still.
I
Need to
remember when
listen
you
to
first
it
showed it
much
to me.
more.
We were both
It was
listening
just
to
kind
it
of
all
like
the
a
time.
dual thing. I don't even know how you want to say it, but it was like between him and Kenny Beats.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like a combined like little like I think it was like 7 songs I want to say. And so like I mean it was cool. I mean I need to listen to it more, but I don't know if you listen to much of or no yeah you do you listen to a little bit Rich Brian. I can't wait to have some more Rich Brian
Word.
stuff sooner or later. Yeah, dude, it's unfortunate because like I love the transition he made from being just
Oh yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah. Oh
that
man.
stick to where he is now.
Hey, dude.
It's so cool because
This stuff was like the Sailor was like last year, and I still like kind of forgot about Rich Brian a
and
little
it's
bit.
really cool to see his yeah, cool dude, and he's for the culture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure if there's anything
Yeah, man.
else I'm really expecting.
We raved about
Oh yes,
Rich
yes,
Brian a little bit
that is
on this
one.
podcast,
That
so
is one.
y'all know we like him.
Run. I did.
Yes, sir.
Run was cool, but the last one he just released was pretty.
Joji
I liked
released
it.
a couple of singles recently.
I liked it
I
personally.
have not listened to him. I have
And
not.
yeah,
Have you?
because he really is adapting
Love.
like pop sound
Give me love.
more than anything, and I think it works for him because it's kind of like
Not good.
lo-fi pop, but I think
Oh, okay. All right.
at some point he's gonna have a
I'll
pretty
give him
big
a
hit.
listen for sure. Yeah.
I think he's on that wavelength. He's on that wavelength to at some point the radio is gonna pick up on a song. Because I think Slow Dancing in the Dark was probably as close as he's been.
He's on that path.
I'm sure that's probably played on the radio before. But
the radio will find him.
I know this is really weird to ask right now, but I don't think I ever heard your full opinion on Ballads 1.
Yeah.
I know we talked about it before, but I don't think you told me
absolutely.
all of it.
That song's huge. I think we talked about this literally at the lunch table. So call out to the name,
I couldn't remember if you did or not. Because
I remember saying
I was so high on that album.
I remember saying that I liked
it. I was thinking like
I remember enjoying the album
of the year, but I liked it like almost that much, where it was one of my favorites.
I did listen to it though. I know. I don't think actually recalling it now. I don't know if I listened to every song.
Yeah, I mean, I
remember sitting
really
at the lunch table and I was like, I think I asked you which songs you wanted me to listen to. And I think you were just like all of them, and I was like, just pick out the best ones.
Table to like,
and so I think I listened to like a handful of them.
Which is cool. I really I don't know. He puts a cool twist on it. And I think the last rapper I'm gonna say real quick is Made in Tokyo, because Made in Tokyo is my guy. He's like probably one of my favorite rappers too. I can't wait to hear some new stuff.
Yeah.
Because not gonna lie, his last album kind of flopped. I mean, I liked it. I personally liked it, but because I just like him. Pause. But I don't know. I need some new music for right now, because I mean I think I'm gonna keep on listening to The Weeknd and some Jack Harlow, and I need to listen to the Baby album, see if there's, because I know there's gonna be at least one song that gets pretty big off that album. Yeah, because it's dude. He could put out anything and people are still gonna listen to it. But one thing I need to start a trait that I kind of wanna
I mean
good at
has
is,
to, right?
I don't know if you can call it a trait, but when I was listening, kind of like that.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Like,
I gotta say it.
You know, Roddy Ricch album that he Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial. Did you listen to that? So when I listened to the album for the first time, there was 2 songs that I really liked. I liked High Fashion and PETA, and I thought those 2 were going to be the hits off the album. And I listened to the box.
Yeah, I haven't listened to all of it though.
I didn't even think anything of it. Then I listened to it again after it starts blowing up. And I'm like, how did I not think anything of this? Me neither.
Isn't that weird?
Me neither. I thought it was cool, but I
I
really
think that
liked
happens
where
a lot
Drake was
with,
going at
me
the
as well.
beginning, and
Like you listen to like
I
like,
wanted that.
to be
and
honest,
then
I
I
had
was
no
like,
idea
oh,
that
that really
Sycamore was gonna
sucks.
be as
I'm
crazy
like,
as it was.
I really liked where
I mean, I
Drake
thought it
was
was like a
going with
really good
that.
song, but that song was
It's like on the
insane.
last song, "Life Is Good" with him and Future.
Like,
Like what
it's the
Drake
way-
had going was so good, then Future comes in with a
Yeah.
completely different
It just
beat.
got cut
I'm just
off.
like, what are you doing?
Yeah. It's like sun is down. It's just-
Bro, it's like they're literally
No.
trying to sabotage their own song. It's like Drake, okay,
Mhm.
there's like maybe like 5 people you could always go to for a feature that's always going to be
Yeah,
great no
I
matter
know.
what.
It's like sabotage.
And Drake is like number 1.
Yeah, I know.
There's never a song where you're listening to it and then you're like, that was a trash verse from Drake, like on this song, like maybe his own song, maybe like on like Scorpion.
That's
or
a good
something,
thing we
but
could
never
do.
when he's featured.
Oh man, that's true.
Dude, okay. Do you want to do that for next episode? Want to write down just like
Yeah.
some people that you always can
Mhm.
go for? Yeah, features you never skip.
You might like that
I'm
that
so
new
down with
Cardi
that.
song then.
That was a
That
creative.
boy
That was a
Cardi song.
creative
Pain
name.
1993.
Okay, so I think we can share. Are you down to go a little bit longer?
Features so I never skip.
No,
Yeah, I like that. I like
just
that.
want to talk with you, man. I don't want to talk about music. I just want to talk about
Yes,
some
yes.
like
Yep.
like
Good one.
you've been watching any
Good
like
segment.
shows or something lately? I need some new shows to watch, man.
I mean, if you have a topic you'd like to talk about, I absolutely. All right, sure. Let's get into how.
Why did you get a stimulus check?
Let's see.
You don't pay
You know,
taxes.
You know,
Yeah,
everyone got
tax
this
evasion.
stimulus
Am I right,
check.
boys?
This has nothing to do with TV shows. But no, I didn't. I don't pay taxes. Yeah, I pay taxes.
Did you
Sorry.
really? You got 3 of them?
Anyway, so you know the shoe reselling has been pretty good right now.
Yeah,
I'm holding on. I
totally
got
did.
like 3 of the
I'm not gonna lie
Alvas,
to you.
those black 700 V3s that came out over the weekend. I got some. Yeah, 3. I got 2 Yeezy slides that people slept on.
Oh,
Selling for like $80 a
Quick
piece,
flip,
$50
quick
shoe
flip.
with an L if you slept on them. And then I got
yeah, I do.
the Supreme mat for my room. I thought I was gonna keep it for my room, but that shit
you
it was
know Donnie just
$40,
bought
and
a
that
pair
shit
of
is selling for
Yeezys.
$140. I was blown away by the resale value. I don't think I'm keeping
If you
that.
ever
but-
need a pair,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
you know who to call.
Yeah. This thing is so cool, bro. I love that thing.
What'd you say to him?
I know. He bought the cinders, man. I slid up in his story when he did that. I was like, my man,
Bro,
Donnie.
These
You know-
Supreme Air Forces are
Uh,
actually pretty cheap.
No, I didn't
Like,
say that, man. I can't
they
say
didn't-
that. That's terrible.
Like no, for
No, it's just like good
resale,
stuff.
they're
Like I was like, I
they're
literally just said, man, Donnie.
$196.
I was like, yes, sir.
I feel like I expected them to be higher than that. Is that
$96?
silly of me or no?
Hey. Oh yeah. Well, it depends on the
Oh, are
size.
they really? I didn't know that they were restocking them.
No, because there's a lot. I mean, you have to understand that like, they come out like every 2 weeks. Like they're sold out right now on the website, but like there could be like a re-release tomorrow, like a restock tomorrow. Well, I mean,
Oh, no way.
If you go into the
yeah, I know they
product
have like
page
the
of
fall, winter,
the,
and then
uh,
spring, summer.
the Air Force Ones, it'll tell you like
So,
that they're restocking
I didn't
throughout the
know that.
seasons.
Yeah, I didn't know
so
that they
they're
were
gonna
doing that. I
restock
thought
them
that
like
was
next
a one-time
season.
thing.
Do you know how Supreme like seasons work?
Because I would totally,
Yeah.
because I think that means
Yeah,
if they
fall,
just keep on
winter,
restocking
spring,
them,
summer.
they're just gonna get lower.
So right
and
now
lower.
we're in spring, summer, obviously.
Dude,
so-
I might. That'd be cool. Yeah,
No, here you can look at the
I
product
think they're
page
pretty
if you
cool.
want.
I like them. Like that's really not bad. That's like
Did you
that's
want, like, a
actually,
personal pair or
genuinely regular price for a pair of Air Forces.
Where
Yeah, I think like,
So, like,
maybe
they-
like 100 maybe. Is it really 90? Oh,
I mean,
thought it was
$96. That's
Okay.
that's like regular price. Yeah.
What else have you been doing? Like you getting into any hobbies or something?
Yeah. What's the regular price? $90. So $6 more. I think that's 90.
Hey, you
Mhm.
got Netflix, right?
Mm-mm.
Dude. Okay, I gotta recommend it because
Okay,
watch
so
All American
shoes.
yet?
Not shoes. Shows. I haven't
Bro,
really been
I'm telling
watching
you,
any
this one's a
shows,
good
man.
one.
I really
Like-
watch a lot of TV.
like, it's about football,
Yeah, I
but
know.
it really isn't. It's so weird. Oh no, no, I don't care. You don't have to
I don't
watch
really
it.
watch shows.
So, okay, so so where Nipsey Hussle was from was Crenshaw, and so this kid from Crenshaw, it's kind of like the hood. He has.
I can't promise you
he
that
has
I'm
the
gonna
option
watch
of
it.
going. He's like
But
really
tell
good
me what it's
football
about
player.
a little bit,
And
like
he has
real
the
quick
option
summary.
to transfer to Beverly Hills High School, and so if he does it, he'll be coached under this guy. His name is Billy Baker, and he was like in the quote unquote NFL because he just like a fake character, and so it's just like it's hard to explain from here, but like just all the relationships and all like how these people interact with each other. No, it's a full series. It's really good. It's like
Yeah.
it's 2 seasons. 2 seasons.
But like,
No, it's not over. Like they're shooting.
Is it like
I
a
think it's,
miniseries
the
or
third
is it
season
like
will
a
come out in
full-on?
fall.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, it's
Is
good.
it,
It's
like,
good. It's
Is it just like one season? How like is there multiple
they have
seasons?
a Young
Is it
Gravy
is the
song
show
in
over?
it.
it's not over.
And they one of the episodes. And I'm like, wow, that's yeah, no, Young Gravy's cool.
See, okay,
Him and
alright,
Baby Don't
word.
Want Your Fire. But like,
waiting on that.
I'm telling you, it's a really good show, and it's like it's not even like about football. For a show, it starts off being a lot about football. It strays away from it. It just it's
I like
it's
Young
a good
Gravy.
one.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a dude that has to like balance the fact that he kind of left his hood, and like his friends are getting into gang violence and
Mhm.
stuff, and he's just trying to stay out of it, and he's trying to protect like all of
It's
his
just
friends and
about
stuff while he can.
A man trying to make it, you know.
It's stuff like that.
Yeah, that has to.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean I haven't really done much. Learning to ride a
Right.
skateboard. I just realized I looked at my knee
It's a
because
good,
my knee's been hurting me.
That's a good
There's
like
a big
dynamic.
cut on my knee.
I guess
when I
if that's
fell.
the right
I
word,
fell
it's a
twice
good
when I was trying to ride it,
yeah.
and I didn't realize.
For
I
sure.
was like, "What can it from? That could only be from one thing," because I wiped out twice. Dude, yeah, you got the Supreme skateboard hung on the wall, dude. I don't even want to hear it. You got the deck. Oh, yeah, the other day?
Dang,
Bro,
bro.
you've been moved in for like a
I
couple
tried to
weeks
skateboard
now.
once. I didn't
Oh,
like
really?
it.
Oh, it's been months. Jeez. Oh, yeah. I forget that we're really behind.
Yes, I do. I got it right here. I actually hung it up for real the other day. Yeah. Couple months. February, yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So I actually
yeah,
hung
your
it up
screen
on the
lantern.
wall because
I know,
before
I need to get some
it was
new
just
stuff
like behind
in
my
there. I
desk
gotta
and like
spice
my
it up.
desk was
I think
holding
I'm
it.
gonna
I
start
don't know.
getting-
This
I
doesn't
know I'm
make
gonna be
sense, but
basic and get
my
some
desk
LED
is like
lights, but I
holding
think
it to the
it'll just
wall
look
and now I
better.
actually got it like hung up and it looks really cool. And then I got my lantern.
Like the lights or the room?
Cool. Yeah.
Because I know it's so basic, but I think
For
I'm
sure.
gonna just do it just because I think it'll look good in my room. Just because my room's
I had
so
tried to do
tiny,
that
so
before,
I
and then it
can
just
only
got
buy,
all
like, one
dusty.
strip. And then I think
And I was like, I'm not having it. Yeah, the
Dude,
the
I
lights
could-
got dusty.
no,
And I
I
was like,
couldn't
I'm not
actually,
doing this.
but like, okay, I'm touching my wall
not
and I'm
basic.
like almost
cool.
almost across the room with my
Okay.
other arm. Yeah, it's
Yeah, man, I got a tiny room too.
I have a bed, a dresser, 2 tiny bookshelves, and then another dresser, and that's it.
Oh no! All right, my room isn't that small. I don't know. I don't... I got a desk
Yeah, my
right
TV
here.
mounts to the wall because we ain't poor over
Got
here.
a bedside dresser thing. I got my bed's obviously next to it. I got a dresser like at the foot of the bed with my TV on it.
Oh, whoa!
And I
wait,
got a-
what?
Got a closet.
Yeah, that genuinely does
Oh,
not make
shit.
sense. If I'm
Okay,
just gonna rock
relax,
with it.
dude. My TV can't mount on the
are you
wall
good?
because
I don't
behind
really
my
have much else to
TV is a
talk about.
closet. So
All right.
that does
Alright,
not make
Thank
sense.
you guys
but
all for watching.
worry
I know
about it.
this was kind of just a ton of random stuff just thrown into an hour and like 50-minute episode. But
I
I'm
don't have
happy we
much
got
to
to
talk
talk
about.
again, and hope. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
are
about it.
currently trending on YouTube.
Thank
we
you,
are.
guys.
Maybe we made $100,000 from the last video. Thank you guys so much. The 100,000 subscriber
Last
plaque will be
episode
coming
got
in
2
soon.
million views.
Yeah, we'll be
Thank you, guys.
giving that away. The eBay will be linked in the description. Whoever bids the highest amount will consider giving it
Yes,
to you,
sir.
but we might just scam you. So thank you guys for watching once again. It was awesome that you guys
We'll be
stuck
giving
around.
that away.
Anything else you want to say?
sir.
God.
Yes, sir. Yes. I just want to give a big shout out to Audible for sponsoring this video. We all know, we're in Corona times right now, and we need something to hold ourselves over. Well,
Yeah,
we have a great offer for you here
Audible.
today. Go to audible.com/lunch.
Dude, we should actually get some. Yeah, thank
Your
you
first
to
audiobook
censor.
for free. And even if you cancel your subscription,
Dude,
it's still free.
we should
So,
low key get some sponsors.
go
dude.
ahead.
I bet
Thank you
I bet
guys all
there's
for
some
watching.
like
Thank you
aspiring
to
clothing
Redacted
brands.
For
Yeah,
the...
there's some clothing brand out there that's so desperate for a sponsor or to sponsor somebody. Dude, how about we just like buy a ton of fake subscribers, put it on the YouTube
Yeah,
channel?
okay. There's some random ass brand.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I might have to. When I said how do I say
The
this?
last 5
Without it
minutes
being
is
like-
out.
Because I don't want to say CDC
It's
under
fine.
this.
YouTube never listens this far. The
'Cause
algorithm bot
I
doesn't listen
said
this far.
the thing, the big pandemic, the C word. I said it. So so we gotta. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I'll just listen. I'll just bleep it out because I think everybody will still understand what's happening. Because
The
I really
C
do not want. I
word.
do not want
You
to
can't say that.
CDC thing. How to
I said it too.
prevent the coronavirus?
And it was in like the first 10 minutes too,
think
so
we can
it's
handle
over.
ourselves. YouTube, you're not getting us this time.
For sure.
Yep, dude. Actually, dude, I'm trying to pull up and get some
Yeah.
sponsors, dude. I'm trying to get paid.
Yeah, I'm out. No thanks.
Yeah, you want to sponsor us? Go right ahead. Yeah, do anything.
Not again, YouTube. Never again. I have ad block on.
Yeah, because there's no way you're just listening.
If you're
to
watching
all
this
this
video right
and then
now and you are a
just
sponsor,
aren't, like thinking about
Our
it.
DMs are open.
I know the thoughts like right there.
I know
It's
if
like
you're
it's on
still
the tip of
listening,
your tongue.
you have to be like, you have to want to like sponsor.
How about you
somebody
just
at this
you just send it to us and I will make everybody buy
Right.
it. Yeah, send your clothes. So send all your shoes. Send
It's like,
all,
I
everything.
have all these clothes
Se-
that I haven't been able to sell. Well,
like I will give
I'm a
you the
great
best
marketer.
pitch you've ever heard, and I will make
Send it to
your
me.
sales quadruple
send your clothes to
in
me.
30 minutes. Well, we are the sharks now. Welcome to the Shark Tank. We'll have like an auction war. Yeah,
You ever heard of Shark Tank?
Dude, imagine the dude just walks up, like the dude who's pitching his product. He walks in, "Hey, sharks,
I'm out.
I'm out." And then that's it. He just walks out.
Welcome to the Shark Tank. I'm out.
All right,
Hello,
all right,
sharks.
All right, let's end it, dude. We're getting so off topic. And yeah, thank you guys. We
This
actually don't
time-
have any sponsors, but DMs are open. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you want. Buy us fake views.
Thank you all for
Jeff
watching.
Bezos,
for
I
real.
saw the comment. All right. Yeah, and keep everybody in your prayers. We'll
Amazon,
keep
I
you
see
in
your
prayer-
content.
or our
I saw
prayers.
your comment on the
Everybody
last
stay
video.
safe and have a good one.
Message me.
You personally, I hear you. You in the back. You're in my thoughts.
All right. God bless.
Always. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys hopefully next
Sir.
week.
You're in my thoughts. Thank you very much.
Deuces.
The person watching this at this point right now, I'm thinking about you. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.